Are we live?
We are live.
We're live. Are we live on
We are
YouTube?
live.
Are we live on
Everything.
Instagram? Are we live on
Everything.
Facebook?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything?
I'm,
I do.
should we give it time? Like Eric, you're the intern. You like the former
Usually-
intern.
Well, usually I played a song. I gave people a couple minutes to join in. Gather themselves, gather your drinks, you smoke, whatever you got. And we
Okay.
listen to something.
Yeah,
Let me
everyone
just-
grab a drink.
Let me just check on the old.
You said it's live on Instagram too, Desmond?
Yep.
Because I'm not seeing it right now.
I'm not seeing that either.
Press go live on there.
What do I gotta press?
Just press go,
Go
live.
live.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
on the
okay.
Instagram.
I see it.
So it's-
I
yo,
see
Desmond,
it. I'm seeing.
You
I'm
see it?
seeing it, Desmond.
There
Get a
I'm
song
seeing it,
going in
Desmond.
here,
There we
All right.
go.
Yo, Desmond, I'm seeing it. I'm
Jamie,
seeing
You
pull-
see it?
Jamie, pull that Kanye up.
Are we live? We got like 18 people in the chat. Oh, 22 people in the chat.
18?
Okay.
Holy
We
shoot.
got people in the
All
chat.
right.
We got
Somebody's gotta stick with the chat. We gotta see
the boys. Let's go.
I'll put it in chat.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
We're
How do
gonna
I check
Give us a minute. Give everyone a minute. Come on.
Let's give everybody a minute. Everybody
Let's give
start
everybody
talking.
a minute.
We gotta go on the live.
The IG live.
yes.
Oh, okay.
We can't see that chat.
Oh, I got you. I just got to turn my volume down.
What should our
sweet.
debut song be here? Oh, we already had it, right?
All right, we try.
Yeah. It was what was it? Send it up? Yeah, go. Oh.
Just getting people ready.
Is this the song? Is this our debut song?
I mean,
Oh!
I don't know if we'll talk about this, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome.
Giving everyone a minute.
Season of pro. Fuck whatever
Yo,
y'all
what
man.
up, Swimming Kid?
Oh, this is so sick.
My boy, what we got in here? We got T-Dub in here. We got
6 years in the making.
We got Rolo, D-Cam.
Real nigga back
Oh,
in the house
man,
again.
Billy Coldrick, the
Black
legend.
Billy!
Black
Oh,
dick
Billy,
on your spouse
man.
again.
One of the best mustaches in the game.
Oh, man.
We got Swimbait Kid
Oh,
in here.
boy.
We got eccentric jewelry. We got Pops in here.
How much do wanna give a fuck? Let me show you right now before you give it up.
We're gonna let it flow in a little bit.
Everyone, just don't, like I said, grab your drinks, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever you got.
Everything.
Snacks,
Everybody,
get your popcorn ready.
Get everything.
giving everybody a moment. Pop on in. Debut pod. Uncle Larry Outdoors.
6 years in the making, this podcast here. Maybe
Huge.
more, way longer than that.
Big like Beaver, bro.
No sports ball, let's keep it bouncing. Everybody wanna live at the top of the
It's
mountain.
okay, as long as we got a pulse on the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday we put me and kicked the ass, but I got it back in and put my dick in the mouth.
All right.
Fade out here,
Oh.
Johnny.
Little 10-second countdown here.
Yeah.
What up, boys?
All right. Fading it out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. The debut podcast for Uncle Larry Outdoors. I'm your host, Johnny, Uncle Larry. We've got Eric Guarino hailing from Summit, New Jersey. The sixth Kai Richards hailing from Trenton, New Jersey. And then we have the legend, Full Metal Sweep, behind our technical production here, Desmond.
going on?
Desmond, thank you for joining us. Now, what an amazing time for a debut podcast. It's always an amazing time to just connect with our friends and family and community here. We don't have fans or anything like that. We have a community of real people, real anglers behind the spirit of what we do, what we're bringing to the table as a group here. But it's an interesting time in the fishing world. A lot of controversy, a lot of negativity. It's kind of humorous. And it's hailing out of Florida today. And that's one of the great things about this in terms of where our audience resides a lot of north, a lot of south, but a lot of Florida. And it revolves around that kind of, creator, influencer drama, who's who's doing what, why they're doing it, why we're in the game. I'll tell you this though, the guys that you're watching tonight, that you'll be calling in with, speaking with, interacting with, fishing with, hopefully, we're in it blood, sweat, and tears because we don't know what else to do. This is all we got. This is what we got. This is who we are. And again, my name's Johnny, Uncle Larry. I'm gonna leave it to these boys to introduce themselves, say whatever they want, and welcome to episode 1 of the Uncle Larry Outdoors podcast. You're witnessing history here.
Well, thank you for that fantastic intro, Johnny. I think I'm going to say anything here at the beginning before this becomes way more informal, if you will. It's this shirt I'm wearing, and if you can see here, let's find the date, right? So a 9-year-old Eric won that shirt standing next to a 9-year-old Johnny at the Summit Municipal Golf Course annual fishing tournament. And the 9-year-old Jack Reel, I think we have to mention his name. Johnny and I grew up in a town in New Jersey where we had a huge graduating class, a lot of kids around us, and he was one of 2 people I knew that fished, period, at anyone. And, for my entire life, the trend has continued of all of my most meaningful relationships, business opportunities, what I've chosen to do for work, passion, and just how I live my life revolves around what we do, fishing, this thing we call fishing. And Uncle Larry Outdoors, over the 6 years that we've been cultivating it, I feel has become a true representation of that, especially in the sense of what Johnny said. It's not like we go about like we have fans, or it really is a community. You look on the page, you look at some of the videos we do, you see the different faces, and that's what fishing means to me. I think it means a similar thing to these guys. And specifically speaking, doing something like this with these guys, we've talked about it for years and years. A lot of you have asked us for it. And I think this is a pretty monumental and full circle moment that, like, now here at 30 years old, where we're all at right now, I'm able to do this with, one of this guy here, like, that was standing next to me when I won this shirt that I'm wearing right now. So that's really significant for me. I appreciate each and every one of you that stops by and hangs out with us. And I think we can turn this into a really fun thing. And that's the biggest thing I want to say too, is we're all doing this because we want to, and we want to have fun with it, and we want to interact with you guys, and we want to build a little bit more of a personal relationship between us and you. So I'm just super excited, and thank you guys all for being here. Desmond, we couldn't have done it without someone else coming in and helping us, because we're 3 not just degenerate fishermen. We're actually 3 young adults at this point that all have individual responsibilities, and I'm sure we'll get into all that over the course of this. But we needed someone else to come in here and pull the bells and whistles a little bit. So we appreciate you, Desmond. It's gonna be a good time.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hey,
Yeah,
man.
boys.
I mean, it's big. It's big like Bieber.
That's it, man. What up, guys? I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm on chat duty, and it's booming. It's booming. I just want to
It's
say
huge, bro.
thank all you guys for coming through, man.
Team Skipper
y'all,
here.
y'all
Oh
really don't know
boy.
how much this means to us, bro. This is amazing. It's been long time coming. We've been told from a lot of different people that we need to start using our voices more, and showing our personalities, and just getting a little bit more personable, with our social medias, and how we put ourselves out there. So I feel like this is a nice start towards kind of helping people get to know us a little bit better. You know what I mean? A little bit more of a intimate level. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be great for the fishing industry as a whole. I think it'll be very needed, and the thing I'm most excited about is the direction that we're taking it in terms of trying to have a lot of other voices be a part of this. It's going to be way bigger than just these 3-4 faces that you see here. And that's really what I'm looking forward to is, building those connections and chopping it up with all of the cool personalities that there are out there interacting with us. So, again, appreciate you guys coming through, and let's talk about some shit.
Let's talk about it.
Man.
Let's talk
about
about
it,
it. Yo, Desmond, why don't you give us a little bit of a background? So before we open this up for Desmond to give his section and his background, a couple of quick things. See a lot of people in the Instagram live. Move it over to Facebook. That's where move it over to YouTube if you want to stay here long term. That's where we have our chats, our comments. That's where you can interact with us. Also, just want to point out your support. We'll remind a couple times throughout. It goes a long way. We're looking to pump it right back to you guys. So any super chat comments today over on YouTube, we're going to be giving some stuff away today. First is brand new Pen Fathom 300 righty baitcaster spooled
Right.
65
None of
pound
that
braid.
bullshit. We bringing that good stuff.
Now that's brand new.
Good.
That's
None of that shit from
drop
Walmart,
any
bro.
level of support.
First giveaway.
First giveaway, any level of
Huge,
support.
bro.
Pop it in a super chat. You get a little raffle ticket. And listen, let's be real. I don't think many people in our squad got any money. So you drop $1. This is best value you can get. And the reality is it's never been used because none of us know how to use a right-handed bait caster. It's actually embarrassing.
That's out the box. That's out. Believe us, that's out the box.
That's out the box.
Yeah.
So drop a super chat. Let us know you care. Any amount of money works, and you're in on that raffle. If you don't have any money, we totally get it. We're giving out other stuff too. We got t-shirts, we got baits, but it's not about giving stuff out. Like, I think anyone who knows us from the game knows, like, if you're cool people and you get in with us, like, you're staying at our place, we're taking you to our spots. Like, we just want to run this right with the right people. That's why we're here. That's why we want to talk and get to know more and more of you. So anyways, Desmond, we're going to open it up to you to introduce yourself now. And I want to point out, first of all, is we don't really know Desmond's story either. This is going to be our first time. Also, people are asking, how do we super chat? Desmond, how do we super chat?
So super chat, you actually go to YouTube from Instagram, and it'll be in the live comments. The live comments, you can donate, and that's how you'll get on the top of the screen.
Yes.
So donate through the live comments. If there's a technical difficulty, there's a technical difficulty. But you guys just let us know in the chats. Are you able to do that? Doesn't have the option.
No? Okay, hold on.
All right. So we're running that. This is kind of podcast one, technical difficulties, people.
Okay, there's you. Never mind.
So-
Different guy.
What? Oh, we got a lot of people saying we're trying to find the option.
Okay, hold on.
So keep it rolling, right? So we'll figure that out.
Keep rolling.
Everybody, listen, Desmond, open it up to your story. So we met Desmond the first time at Gasparilla, and he came up to us, knew who we were. We were in a altered state of consciousness, and there was simply a connection where we just knew, listen, this guy's going to be a part of what we're doing. And that's honestly the only time we've met Desmond, and don't know too much about the story, but Full Metal Swim Bait, assuming it's got a tie to Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen a couple episodes. Listen, give us the rundown. Who you at?
Yeah, I mean,
tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so my name is Desmond. You could just call me Des for sure. I go by whatever, right? And yeah, so I've been fishing swim baits for probably almost 4 to 5 years now. I actually discovered it because it got to the point where I was fishing this one spot in Tampa just daily, and I was fishing a paddle tail, just yanking fish out like just you. And then so me and my girlfriend, we were just talking one day, and we were like, it'd be kind of cool. Just this bait just looks crazy. And then I was just consuming. I consumed that night so much Jeffrey the King. that I went out the next day, bought a bunch of those like knockoff TKs, and just started going ham. Savage Gear glides. I didn't catch a fish. I want to be honest for like a good probably 8 months. I didn't catch a fish for like 8 months, bro. Just chucking and chucking and chucking, bro. And then eventually the dots just started to connect, bro. And here we are. Here we are.
Here we are.
Listen, so ladies and gentlemen, first podcast. All right, here's the thing, right? We don't have super chats set up. So screw it. Leave comments. We're giving away the Fathom. We don't need your money.
Bottom line, that's
Screw
the Fathom
the
is
money.
getting given away. I don't care.
It's never been about the money. Week 1, Fathom, brand new. It's yours. Leave some comments. We just want to hook it up. We've been so blessed by God, by the community, by the family to get to where we're at. So much further to go, but we got to give it back. So that's step one.
Gotta give it back.
Listen,
Wait,
so
somebody asked for the Venmo.
for the Venmo,
No trespassing with the Venmo. He said for the
listen,
Venmo.
let's just do this, bro. Let's hold all donations. Hold all donations. Hold all donations. We're gonna be back next week, and we're gonna be on time. We're gonna have.
My boy, no trespassing, though, bro.
Good
Y'all
kid right
have
there.
the hardest videos of
Good kid
2025
right
with the Larry Sickly.
You know what?
Listen,
And you know why it was? And listen, I thank you for bringing that up. You know why it was? Because you could fucking feel that shit through the
Talk to the
screen.
camera,
You could feel the soul that came through the screen when that kid landed that fish.
What we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Kyle
talk to the
Lamar
screen,
Myers?
Talk to the screen.
Yeah, you said he had one of the best videos.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
why?
Talk to the
Why was
screen.
it one of the best videos of 2025? And that kind of segues into this whole conversation that we're going to have, the state of the fishing industry. Why is this particular topic blowing up so much right now? And I'll tell you, the thing about it is people are trying to pin it on a particular individual, right? When really the conversation needs to be, again, why is this happening? It's the state of where we're at right now with everything. It's not like this started here in 2025. This started a long time ago. And it goes back to, why are we doing this? Why do we post fishing content on the internet? What is content? All of these things are part of the conversation and lead to this point we're at now where certain individuals do the things they do to try and get the views, try and get the likes. So that's where it's at. And then I see something like that video that kid posted, and it gives me hope. It gives me hope because that's why we do it. That's why we've always done it. So
So a little chopped up, Eric. So let's start with your own question. Why? Because I got to know you in middle school, man. No, I mean I've known you since elementary school, but we started fishing in middle school.
yeah.
I remember the first bait ever was you and Jack and I talking about a rooster tail because you showed me a picture of catching Jack caught a giant stocked rainbow at the Black River in New Jersey in the winter time. And the history of winter trout at ULO, I mean, that's a whole rabbit hole we could go down. But you were the first I knew to start like filming content on YouTube. And there was a point in time where it was like you and John B were in a sphere that only had 20 or 30 people our age across the whole country. And it was like a small 100 to 200 sub sphere. So answer your own question. Like, why do you do it? Why do you post?
Yeah.
But what are your like moral
No,
boundaries
that's a really-
and spiritual reasons behind it?
That's a really good question. Here's how I'm going to put it. I've said this before on podcasts and conversations with people. You know, I think a lot of people that know me kind of know this aspect, but now that we're here now, we'll talk about it. You know, when you're young, 12, 13, 14 years old, you're very impressionable. You want to fit in. It's a natural thing. Summit, New Jersey, especially, you know, growing up there, a lot of people are very similar. You know, they do similar things. It's very cliquey. You know, it's typical middle school, high school activity. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I was, you know, not involved in any of that. I definitely did things in middle school and high school to try and become accepted and to fit in to my surroundings. But for whatever reason, you know, I was already the weird kid for fishing, period, because no one fished. I mean, it was you and Jack, and we went to a pretty large middle school and high school. So I was already the weird kid. That was cool. But then, you know, this thing came along, YouTube. It was out for a couple years at this point, and HD cameras were just becoming a thing. When I say HD cameras for a lot of our Gen Zers, I mean a little something called a Flip Mino HD. It had a USB drive that was like a switchblade. You literally press the button and the USB drive flipped out like that. It was awesome. 720p. But it was the first camera of its time that brought, filmmaking to a 14-year-old kid like myself that wants to just go out there and film his fishing adventures. And originally I started doing it simply because my dad and I had just gotten this canoe, and we're out there catching species and doing things that are just astonishing me, and I want to go back and look at it myself. But it morphed into something else because very quickly, when I was 14 and a freshman in high school, that's the most impressionable time of them all, right? My YouTube channel was found by some kids, and man, you want to talk about lit up? You want to talk about lit up in public, like walking down the hallways, getting shit on for, just posting fishing videos on the internet and being a 14-year-old kid? I had every reason imaginable at that time to say, you know what? Maybe I could put that to the side. If I want to be looked at coming into high school with any amount of respect, it's pretty early on. No one even really knows I do this. Maybe I could just put this to the side. And I never did that. For whatever, I could not even tell you why, but I never did that. And it brought me to this exact moment where I'm at right now, sitting here and talking with you. Like I told you, all my most significant relationships, business, my life, period, it revolves around this. And I thank that 14-year-old kid every day for not backing down and staying true to who he was. So that's what it represents to me. It's not even about fishing. It represents being who you are. It's funny. I saw a quote from Flea, the bass player for the Chili Peppers, and he put it so well, man. He was like, whatever you do, just do it. Your freaky thing, do it. Be yourself, unapologetically, always. And I think that's a big message within Uncle Larry Outdoors, period. One of our most comments we get all the time that people like to say, oh, the screaming is obnoxious. Why are you guys screaming so much? Blah, 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 blah. Well, that's who we are. It's never going to change. And I think, again, that's just another aspect of, hey, do your thing, man. So that's what it represents to me. And that's why I post. That's why I do what I do.
Now, Kai, I see you laughing back there. What's going on?
It's the Chad, dude. Chad's great. I want to be able to see YouTube, but it's hard to toggle between. Is there a way to toggle between?
I think we
Yeah,
have
so
the
YouTube is on the side. YouTube chat is on the side.
Wait, do I need to go?
Is that YouTube right there?
This is YouTube.
It's super small, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So just
I'll
a
make it
reminder,
bigger.
And this is such a corporate tangent from Eric's really heartfelt story. And reminder, we're giving away the Pen Fathom, but you can't be on Instagram. You got to comment on YouTube so we can keep up. So everybody move it over, get onto YouTube. We'll keep it rolling. So Eric's story took us to the time he was 14 and why it was important. And it hasn't changed since then. There's so much more to it from then to now.
Yeah.
But Kai, we got to know you, man. You had an interesting story with how you met Eric's dad that I'll leave to you to tell. But beyond that, I think the first time we really fished together was Central Park at night. Is that right?
No. Orient.
Dude.
Yeah, you took me out to your grounds. Drove all the way up.
We can't be saying that. Orient.
Oh, shit.
I hope not too many people be watching. It's okay.
We gave out a lot of free shit this podcast.
It's okay. Listen, just don't go to Orient, New York. Nobody go. I got skunked last time. I really did. I'm feeling like Nick Fuentes up here, like my tone and my cadence. Like that's who I'm using as like my inspiration, like my projection of my voice. And I'm totally not wearing an OJ jersey on the debut pod, but we'll get into why I'm wearing an OJ jersey in just a little bit. But Kai, tell us a little bit about your fishing history and how you got to be from Trenton, which does low-key have some good fishing, but it's not known for the scene. But it does have some stuff, to you know, being the sixth guy, the guy?
Well, man, you know, where do I start? I gotta give all thanks to this guy right here, because if it wasn't for that guy right there, I wouldn't know what fishing was, and I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. Honestly, probably would be great. I don't know, but I thank God. I thank God for it. He used to come and knock on my door at 6, 7 in the morning, like 5, trying to go fishing. Let's go. And man, I tell you that right there invoked a feeling in me that I go back and think on my childhood. I'm like, that nothing ever made me that excited. Nothing ever made me that happy. Nothing ever made me feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And it always just stuck with me. You know, you grow up, you know, high school and all of that, and kind of get away from it, going to college, trying to figure out a career and whatnot. And I mean, I was always fishing, but I was not fishing nearly as much as we've been since I met, you know, these guys. But you know, pandemic comes around, 2020.
Pause.
That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna go no tangents, but
we're about to go on a tangent. We're about to go on a tangent because if you're tuning in to ULO Live,
no, you know why? You know why we gotta go to
because it's important.
Because if it wasn't for the pandemic, I would not know this motherfucker right here. I wouldn't know you. We wouldn't be here right now. So I gotta thank Fauci. I gotta thank all them guys.
Thank you.
Because you ran me up out of New Jersey. You had me questioning my life decisions, life choices. And you know, it was for the better. It was for the better. But you know, not the pandemic, but just
so now we're talking.
But that's where, let's say that's where I really got back in tune with my fishing roots. I had, you know, we all had a lot of time during 2020. Come March, things started to slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? Everybody looking around like, what's really going on? And at the time, I'm working a solar job, and I'm doing inspections on people's houses. So I'm like getting in people's roofs and getting on their roof, checking out their roof, checking out their electrical system, see if they're viable for solar. And go out one day on a job, and it's like, I remember the date. I think it's like March 19th, March 18th.
Sounds right, yeah.
Bro, every job I had that day canceled. Like every door I walked up to, no, you're not coming to my house, because everybody's like, what the fuck's going on? COVID-19, you know? And I remember calling my supervisor, and I'm like, bro, like, what am I doing? You got me out here in the middle of North Bumblecrack, New Jersey. I don't know what's going on. Like, tell me what's going on. He's like, I don't know. Just stay on standby. And I always kept a rod in my work van. And I remember just going on Google Maps. I'm like, well, I'm going to get paid to fish today till they tell me what the fuck's going on. Pulled up the nearest lake I could find on Google Maps, and just pulled up there with my little rod and my little jerk bait. And I'm out there, you know, just messing around. And this old head come up to me with his girl, and he started talking to me. We chopping it up, talking about fishing and whatnot. And he's like, yeah, man, you should follow my son on Instagram, YouTube, Uncle Larry Outdoors, man. I think you guys would get along. He makes fishing videos and stuff. And at first, I'm not thinking nothing of it, you know. But I go home that night and I remembered to look it up. And I was just watching Eric's video. He caught like a fucking state record pickerel out in Jersey. And I was just watching that video.
He released it too.
He did release it because he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But I was just watching that video the week before, and I'm like, well, that's weird. And I just run into this guy's dad, and he's telling me, yeah, you need to fish my son. You should go hit him up. And sure enough, I did. And it was written from there. It was like I'd known Eric forever, man. Met Johnny shortly after that. We clicked. It was like we known each other the whole while. But I think it's all because our passions aligned, our goals aligned, and I think we were all in a very similar position in 2020, where we were all kind of thrown into this place where you're questioning, like, what am I doing with my life? What do I need to be doing with my life? Like, what is life? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? You're put in a position where you're having all these existential questions, and we just happen to be lucky enough to, the three of us, find each other, and we're all asking the same questions. You know, and from there grew a brotherhood, a friendship, a business. You know what I mean? I grateful ain't even the word, man. It's like these last 5 years that we've been on this journey, and we decided to up and jump and move down here to Florida and try and figure this out. Has been nothing short of life changing, man. It's just proved a lot for me personally, just to myself, about what's possible when you just let go and let God. You know what I mean? You don't always have to have a master plan, you know what I mean? Because God got a plan. It don't matter what your plan is, because he got something else already, already set up for you. So yeah, that's been the biggest takeaway that I think I've had since we began this journey together, and just trying to keep that in the back of my mind at all times, in front of my mind.
Well said, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's take a moment, because I think, you see in our bio, it's been Fishers of Men, and it's been that way since pretty much the inception. And there's a reason for that, because this is very real. And anything we talk about and joke about, and that what Kai just said is what it all circles back to. And never forget that. That's why fishing's important, I think, is because it reminds us of these truths, and there's a reason the disciples were fishermen.
Yeah,
man. And I know I'm supposed to be hosting and asking the questions, but I'll just pop in real quick and give a little background for those tuning in and maybe have the question of, why is it Uncle Larry Outdoors? Why is it called Uncle Larry Outdoors? Well, it connects to all of you, and it's something you all can pass on yourself, because I honestly only fished with my Uncle Larry one time. My Uncle Larry was a Long Island guy. I started getting into fishing middle school with Eric, stocked trout, local bass ponds here and there, spring, summertime, on the weekends. I was baseball first, but I spent some summers out in Long Island with the family. My Uncle Larry, I got into fishing. My family was like, you got to fish with your great Uncle Larry. He's the only guy who really fished on that next level in my blood. Actually, he wasn't even blood. His daughters were adopted into him. He was actually, so we're not even technically blood related. Interestingly enough, should show that bond goes beyond blood. But anyways, my Uncle Larry, him and I, we linked up to fish one day, and this was one summer. I was about 13, 14, and I got keys to my great grandfather's boat that year. And it was a 21, 22 foot pursuit. And I was ripping it every day. It just spoiled, rotten, fucking 80s pursuit every day out there. And I was fluke fishing. And this was the first time in my life where I'd really ever taken a step from fishing like for fun and learning techniques on that entry level to like getting dialed in on a day-to-day or a seasonal bite, like where by the end of the summer I was on a pattern. It was the first time in my life being truly on a pattern. And my Uncle Larry shows up, had awful arthritis. Like his hands looked like boxing gloves, and he couldn't go out on the boat. And I was at a point in my life where I was pissed. I was like, I can't miss today. Like, I got the tide down, like I gotta be there. And my family's like, no, you can't take Uncle Larry on the boat. Like, he's in too much pain. And I was like pissy about it, and just being a dick, honestly. And he comes down, and we go on the dock, and we just fish for snapper with dead shiners. We end up catching like 9 or 10 snapper in like the course of an hour. And little snapper blues, like 8 inches. This guy could not have been more pumped. Could not have been. And his smile was just so bright. I'll never forget it. And it really was like such a humbling moment for me at a young age to just realize like this is so much more important than being the best, the most technical, the biggest fish. Like it's this moment that counts. It's this moment that makes us love the sport. And he passed that knowledge down to me, that revelation to me. And really what we're trying to do here is be somewhat of that spark for you. And if you don't need us to be that spark for you, then go be that spark for somebody else. That's the point of this conversation. That's the point of what we're trying to do. There's something special about what happens on the water. There's no way we can tell everyone our backgrounds and our stories in the course of an hour or two. That's going to happen throughout the course of this podcast every week. But that's what Uncle Larry Outdoors means. Go be that Uncle Larry for somebody else. It's going to come around back to you in however it's going to, and it's going to be great. It's going to be better than you could ever imagine. So we'll keep talking. We're going to open up some topics, but Desmond, if you wouldn't mind, what we're going to do to make this unique, we're going to start opening up our podcast to live callers. So we're going to be posting a Google number. Call that number. We're going to have a queue set up. So if we're not picked up with you, don't hang up. We're going to start running some live calls. We'll keep this rocking. We'll keep talking. We'll maybe transition into a topic that's relevant to today. And there's the number up on the screen. That's some Dana.
Look at technology, man.
Who's the Wheel of Fortune girl? Like, Dana. That was some Dana, maybe. I don't know. Dana White's the UFC. Vanna
White. Yeah.
So we're yes, Tucker. This is gonna be wild. Opened up to live calls. Call in. Let's have a time. Let's talk some stuff. Really, our rule is we'll give you a minute. You could say whatever you want. Whatever you want. We might not respond directly to what you say, but you can speak.
We don't owe you a response, but you may speak freely.
You may speak freely. Yes, whatever you want. And that is true. We all have an Uncle Larry. That's why it's Uncle Larry Outdoors. Yo, Desmond, can you check on that number? It says calls can't be completed.
Hold on.
We've had some technical difficulties tonight. It did work.
Show one, people.
Yeah,
we're learning.
So let's allude to some current events. And there's a lot of current events we could be talking about.
Where to start? Yeah.
Brand new fishing lodges opening up all over the place in South America. Long calls on Exxon gonna get you down there quick. Now we could start there on a global agenda. A lot of people trying to call. What's going on here? Are we able to?
A lot of people trying to call, and there's a lot of people in the chat asking about a specific situation.
All right,
specific situation.
Well,
try and call.
Let's bring up the specific situation while we
go there. But wait a minute. It would be nice to go there with the chat going on, with the calls going on.
I agree. I would really like to do this with the calls.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Hold on.
Well, guys, like first and foremost, while we are waiting for this, again, like I think we share this stance, so I can speak for us, but it's really not going to be us sitting here talking about an individual, or an individual situation, because this is going on all the time for years and years. And this just happens to be a person that, say got caught. I don't know. We don't know the specifics, right? But the bottom line is it's a widespread, way bigger issue than one individual. So if we're going to talk about it, that's the conversation we really need to have. And, not everyone wants to have that conversation because, again, there's just one name in a big pot. A lot of this stuff goes on. And it's not limited to a little bit of Photoshop work or maybe, posting the same fish a couple of times.
Yikes.
It's so much more than one person. And like, my thing with this kind of shit is we could blame individuals but it's like, do you hate the player or do you hate the gang? Wow, we got people trying to call in. We might have to set up a new number.
Do we got a wait
real-
line? We got a wait line.
We got a
no,
waiting
no.
line. So, Des, where are we at with
What
the
do we
calls
do? We
before
just
I
have
go
to give
down
them my
this road?
number and they can call me.
I'm giving them my number right now.
All right,
All
we're
right,
giving
guys.
a real
Calls.
number. Like, we're doxing Desmond.
We're
All
gonna
right, we're
take 2 calls
doxing
at a
Desmond.
time.
Everyone can start calling.
All right, guys. Call me. Call me.
We're gonna take 2 at a time.
We're doxing
Call me,
Desmond.
guys. Call me.
Who cares what we have to say? What do you guys have to say? I'll tell you what I got to say in a little
Right,
bit.
I agree.
But
I agree.
I will say to start while we're waiting on calls, like, it's not all
we got somebody.
on the player. It's
We got
on
someone?
the-
We got someone.
Let's
Sorry.
open up the call. Open up the call. Who do we got?
line.
What's going on? Welcome to the live.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we
yes.
hear
We
you?
can hear you.
I can't hear you guys yet on the live, but
Yeah. It's got a little bit of a delay on it.
Come on. Please work. Come on.
It's like a 5-second delay from YouTube to Instagram.
Put that speaker up on the thing.
all right.
Nah, we gotta dial this in.
Nah,
Yeah,
can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you on the live.
All right, welcome to the live, man. How you doing? Nothing much. What you got to say for us?
Can't hear him.
Yeah, we'll do a calling on this, but I don't know where you guys want to start breaking it down. The current situation, I have a little bit of insight on that. I'm not going to say who I am, and I can say a little bit more about that. But then also, on top of that, I just want to see what you guys think of the current organic, content nature of things happening and people posing.
All right, give us your insider
Break it
knowledge,
down for me.
sir.
Give us your insider knowledge, man.
Make sure we can hear him. You gotta mess with that mic, Des.
Yo, Desmond, your mic.
Because I think it's pretty important, because one of the Trout Guys founders was Peter's friend. Peter is the Backwater Boys.
Okay.
And as we know, he was seen with a fish that he posted multiple times with different glide baits in his mouth.
Yeah.
But on top of that, unfortunately, I heard through the Windworks that apparently when I guess the Backwater Boys broke up, he didn't have access to the account and ended up signing back in and stealing it from him.
Jeez.
You don't say.
All right.
Jeez. Okay. Hold on.
So I think it's pretty important to bring up. I got that from a friend.
That's insane.
But yeah, man, I think it's pretty crazy. It's happening near my area. I live out here in St. Pete, so it's cool to be able to talk to you guys. You guys are local legends for sure. So
cool.
Salute, my brother. Salute
Yo, thank you for calling in. Thank you for being the first calling. Uncle Larry's calling.
Person history.
Person history, man.
Person history.
Yeah.
He needs a prize. Get your
We got the
Desmond,
next
get
caller.
his address, please. Get his address, please, Desmond. Thank you.
He needs a prize.
Yeah. Send the
All right.
address
All right.
into
How you doing,
send the
man? Welcome
address
to the
private.
YOLO
We'll got
pod.
you.
Can't hear.
Can you hear
Desmond,
us?
we got to get that mic up.
Hold on.
This is amazing.
Yeah. We'll let you know when we can hear him, Desmond.
Okay.
can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
we can hear
yes,
you. We can
yes.
hear you.
What's going on, man?
We lost.
You can hear us?
Desmond, put my phone number up on the damn screen.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. Wait, Johnny. Wait a minute.
Hold on, yo. We
I'm
still
taking
getting this
control.
together.
I'm
We
taking
still getting
control.
it together.
This is insane.
We're
People want
close.
to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're close. I love what we have going on. I love the energy.
This is
Just keep it
electric.
rolling. Bear with us, by
Hey,
the
man,
way.
listen,
We're
by the way,
this is
hey,
insane.
while we get more people in to respond to the last caller, all I will say as someone that listen, We knew the backwater boys when it was 2 of them, and we knew it when it was 1 of them. And you guys always need to remember this. There's 3 sides
We
to the
got a
story.
call.
One person,
got a
the other person,
call.
and the truth is in the middle.
All right, call that number, boss.
Hello.
Just call
Hold
it,
on.
call it.
Everybody quiet. We got a call. Rio, can you hear me?
What's going on?
Can we hear Rio?
This
can
is
hear him.
Rio? Eastside Rio?
Oh, shit, I doxed him. It's going to be anonymous from now on. A lot of people named Rio. Can we hear Rio? Are we good? Like, is this setup working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, Rio, the floor is yours.
Hey, what's going on? Uncle Larry boys, big shout out to the gang first and foremost. You know, best to do it.
Hey, thank you very much, man. It's great to have you on the pod. Talk to us, man. What's on your mind?
Okay, big question. What's on my mind? What one piece of advice do you guys have for people who might want to move to the Sunshine State and chase fish?
Okay, I got you on
Great
this.
question.
So,
Go for it, Donnie.
The first thing you got to do for the Sunshine State from the north is assimilate. All right. Like we see this all over the place with all of the controversy in the world about immigration stuff. If you're going to move down to Florida, be Florida or crazier. If you come down and you're going to bring your New York City rules with you, stop. Like we were so blessed that the people of Florida accepted us from the north. And I think the reason is because we respect their water. We try our best not to burn stuff. We break rules. We do stuff we're not supposed to, but we try and learn when we mess up. And if you come down, appreciate what's there. There's a reason you're going. And it's the nature and it's the people. So become one of those people or don't come at all, because otherwise you're going to make what's very special not special. Like Florida it's a culture, and don't dilute it. Like make it crazier or be baseline. But if you're not ready to be barefoot with the gators, if you're not ready to grab fish by the mouth, like please don't come. And it's not personal. It's just like you already messed up enough places. That's my number one thing.
It's just don't come.
Just don't come. Just like
probably don't come. Probably
don't come.
Straight up. Yeah,
Please.
don't bring none of that Northern Yankee nonsense down.
Well, we got so many calls coming in. So Rio, what else you got for us? That's our answer to that.
Man, the only thing else I got to say to you boys is keep spreading the message. You nailed it, brother.
Hey, thank you, man. We appreciate all the support and all the love, bro. We're gonna go to the next caller. Thank you, Rio. Appreciate you. All right. So we don't have a queue right now. Here we go. We got another caller coming in. We're gonna accept this. Hey, 609, you're on the line.
Sure. What's up, man? Let's go.
What's up? So
Happy to be on the first episode. Let's go, man.
We're stoked to have you. Talk to us. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just want to say shout out to all my boys from New Jersey. I'm here repping New Jersey as well. I really love the content because I like that you guys represent this state. Personally, I think it's one of the harder states to, in terms of like freshwater. If you can be a good freshwater angler in the state of New Jersey, I think you can succeed anywhere else too. So it's like see you guys come from this state, kind of just inspires like me and all my buddies who fish here as well.
Dude, that means a lot to hear.
I say all the time.
I'm gonna let these guys respond to that, bro.
I appreciate that, bro, man. It's it's something about guys from Jersey, man. That blood, that brotherhood. It's just like I don't know, man.
Listen, you if you're a true New Jersey angler, you've shared a day or 12 on the water with your homie where you fishing for 9 hours to catch a 3-pound bass, and then when you catch that 3-pound bass, those two love to fish. I don't know about some of these other people live in some of these places, but those two love to fish. So that's a special thing about being from Jersey. Salute you, man. Salute Jersey.
There's one other thing about Jersey, too, that I want to point out. It's if you were to Google, like in middle school, early high school, when I didn't have a car yet, and my whole fishing experience and my whole fishing baseline was, kind of revolving around what the internet said was possible, I would have chosen Alabama to be the state that I could spend the rest of my life fishing in. based off of Bassmaster magazine and the resources I had available to me, that's where I would have chosen to live. That would be state number 49 now, maybe like Georgia, then Alabama, in terms of like 50, 49. And Jersey's probably top 15. And like, I know people from Jersey give Jersey a bad rap. People from outside of Jersey give it a worse rap.
Yeah.
But there's something to be said about the fact that you can catch a wild brown and in the same day catch a 40-pound striper. Like, there's not a lot of places in the world
That's true. I respect that. That's true.
Very diverse. I mean, remember this, not to cut you off, Johnny. Remember this, too. If you love to fish and you're from Jersey, it's inherently going to just make you a better angler. And then you are going to be able to take those skills that you learn in Jersey. I mean, look at us in Florida. That's the first example that I could point to. I never even fished down here before. We took our knowledge that we had in Jersey, we brought it down here, and we applied it. And it still took us a couple of years. But I attribute growing up in New Jersey with those conditions and those fisheries to our success down here, a big part of it. So just remember that too. You're blessed in that way because you love to fish in a state where it's going to challenge you, but that reward will be that much greater.
Yeah. So man, shout yourself out if you want to. Introduce yourself. Like what are you fishing for in Jersey? What's your style?
Hell yeah, man. I'm primarily a largemouth bass fisherman. My name on Instagram is SWAJRT. Profile pictures of Pine Tree. My fishing is at Tugmax. At Tugmax, that's what's up. I'm trying to link up with Kai down in Florida, and I just want to say, as much as I think it's hard to fish in Jersey, I love being from New Jersey. I love that you guys are from New Jersey, and I'll always support your content.
Yo,
right on, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out
to
you,
man.
We appreciate you calling in, brother.
Yeah, and
yes, sir.
Just always remember too, like, I don't mean to speak for Kai, but like all this stuff you see him or us doing, like we were in Jersey 5 years ago with never seen a snook in our life or any of these fish. So come on down and learn from the Jersey boys. See how it's done. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling in.
You hit me up, bro. You make your way to Jersey. I'll take you out. No charge, bro.
Hey,
yes,
just
sir.
Let me know you're down here, man. We'll make it happen.
God bless you, brother. All right, another caller. Here we go. We got 61464 on the line. Can you hear us?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm over here got the live one at the same time. What's going on, Jazz?
What's going on, man? Thanks for calling in. Introduce us to yourself as much as you're comfortable.
Yeah, no problem. My name's Isaiah. Coming out of Ohio, mainly Columbus. Actually been following you guys for a little bit now. Been seeing Kai on Instagram and whatnot as well. Love y'all's content. I love that you guys are very faith-based. And you guys have this great connection. You guys have some amazing adventures. The type of content for y'all. Y'all be catching some big fish. Y'all be out there in Florida. I only lived there for 2 years and still didn't catch much there.
Man, thank you for calling in.
We appreciate you. There were 2 years. The first 2 years down here, we didn't catch much of all either. That's the thing. Like it really was like that. It took years for us to develop any kind of style down here and figure out our bites because no one was telling us where to go or what to do, and I think we all really stayed away from much information other than just going out there and trying because as all the true fishermen know, that's how you're going to learn. So
time on the water is the most important thing that you can do, man. That's the best experience you can have is just being out there and seeing the day go by, seeing what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to drive Johnny crazy, man. It's like, I want to be there before the sun gets up. This is back in the and it's funny because we were doing this for 3-4 pound bass. We're doing this off and out. We wake up late, might hit the river at 10 o'clock. But back in the day, it was like I wanted to be there from sun up to sundown. And that's a tip for people that are just getting into it. A little side note, it's like that's a great way to get better because at some point in that day, feeding windows are going to open up. You're going to see certain things that clue you in a little bit more. So that's a big part of it. It's time, it just all.
That's how I used to cut my teeth on fishing, man. Like I would fish, especially during COVID, bro. We got all our stimuluses and everything, bro. I was out from sun up till sundown, walking miles.
That's stimmy
miles, bro.
I think the stimmy had everybody outside,
bro.
If you got one at least.
Yeah,
that's right.
I got one. It was useless. It got me my kayak, and that's about what it got me. And then I was just
That's a ticket to fucking paradise, though. That kayak, man.
Absolutely.
That's a come up, bro. Yo, so tell us about like what do you like to fish for, and like you know, if you got a question for us, shoot it now.
Okay, all right. For what I like to fish for in general, a lot of it's bass. From where I'm at in like Central Columbus, there's plenty of ponds to hit, so I just enjoy that. I like to go for catfish, crappie. Trying to catch a big catfish this year if possible. I need to catch a 30 or a 40 pounder, but yeah, I don't know. I like to go for whatever I really can. Like me and my brothers, we like to travel. I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to go back to Massachusetts and try to go after striper, man. We flubbed a mission a couple years back, and we've been wanting to go back since. But
it's a bucket list fish, man.
Right on, man.
That's awesome, bro. Yo, quick question. I'm curious about Ohio. I've been into the Arrowhead game. Are you into that at all?
Not much. Not really any at all. I'm interested in it. I just haven't really gotten to it yet.
Cool. No, I know Ohio's loaded. Ohio's an interesting place, man. Also, one of the more diverse freshwater states in the country in terms of total species. People like don't seem to realize that about Ohio. Gets a lot of beef, but it's true.
Absolutely, a lot of pleasant fishing. You know, just I don't know, like I don't want to move entirely because if I did, it'd be like South Carolina or somewhere south. At the same time, I'm like, there's plenty of spots up here, man, and there's plenty of other different missions I got up here.
Well, we spent some time in Loveland, Ohio. I had a great time, bro. I loved Loveland. I thought Loveland was fucking lovely. Like
I didn't love Loveland, but it had nothing to do with Loveland. Don't
yeah,
even
no, Eric
Loveland.
was on his feels. I was doing fine.
Loveland.
So
no loving in Loveland.
I'm seeing some comments about some Ohio spillway muskie. You know what these guys are talking about?
Yes, depending on if one of the spots is involving Alum Creek, for example. Alum Creek was definitely one of the spots that's like been like known for its muskie. There's somebody I just met recently who's been catching some nice ones out there. Depending on where you go, I can't remember too many of the other spots. That's the one fish. That's one of the fish I haven't caught yet. I would love to fight one at some point, but I just haven't had that fight yet.
Yo, well, hit up our boy DCam Fishing at some point. Come down to Jersey, catch yourself a 50-incher. It's a thing, man.
Ooh,
yeah,
absolutely. Okay, yeah, no, that's 50 inches insane. Okay, all right, bet.
Yo, bro, thank you for calling in. Shoot us a DM. Let us know that you called in, and we'll put you on a short list, man. Get your name, bro. I really appreciate the support, man.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Again, keep working hard. Keep honoring God and what y'all do. And hopefully we can fish together in the future. I'll catch you guys later.
Yo, God bless, brother. Thank you, man.
Good. Take it easy, bro.
Here we go. We got another call coming in. Hey there, you're on live with Uncle Larry Outdoors. Timing's perfect.
It's the infamous swim bait kid, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, how we doing?
What up, my boy? What's the word, man? You know, I have to call in, tune into the live.
Bro, that kid's a hammer, dude.
Hey, talk to us, man. What's going on?
What's going on over there on the West Coast?
4 years. What you say?
What's going on over there on the West Coast?
You know, nothing much, man. I got some new rods on the way, so I ain't been fishing. But you know, once they get here, I'm gonna turn it up for y'all for sure.
Bro's with that D flow, bro.
Yo, so tell us about that moment with Eric out there, bro. How'd that feel?
With Eric?
Yeah.
We're not with Eric.
Oh,
not. This is not him.
No.
This guy's over on the West Coast.
He thought it was Cali Current.
He's nice with the D flow.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. I'm from Florida, bro. I love you. I love the way y'all share y'all videos. Y'all capture everything I see through my eyes. What I try to explain to people. So I love that.
I appreciate that, bro.
Very much so, man.
You always showing love, bro, and I see you grinding it out over there.
He's putting
Of course.
You putting it on, bro. You putting on. You got a lot of kids watching, seeing what you're doing, bro. Just keep building that skill set, man. I see some giants coming real soon, bro.
Man, I'm trying to break that DD. I got a 9 under my belt, so you know it might be that year.
You right there, bro. You right there,
man. But it's good to talk to y'all, man. I'm keep watching the live. I'm gonna keep tuning in, keep showing love. You know, I appreciate talking to y'all. It's an honor for sure.
Yo, thank
We
you, man.
appreciate
Thank you
you,
for
man.
calling
For
in.
sure,
And we
bro.
really
Thank you.
appreciate the love and support, bro. And keep on up with the journey, man. Everyone's got great things to say.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Y'all have a nice night.
God bless, brother.
Take it
Yo,
easy,
so
bro.
just a reminder, keep calling in. We've got calls coming in. We're picking up as we go. Join the YouTube.
sir.
Drop comments. We got the Fathom 300 giving that out. We'll be
Yes,
dropping
sir.
that. You know, here we go. Swim bait man, thank you, bro. We got up next. Who we got?
Yo, hello. This is Alex, Giga Chat Fisherman.
Yo,
what's
Alex,
up?
what's good, brother?
What up,
Introduce
Alex?
yourself to the squad.
I'm 18. I'm from Texas, Austin, Texas. Bass fish all the time, looking for them big ends. I'd be looking for them stripers every once in a while. Little chuckles there and there, but hey, I've been videographing with this camera my parents have got me for Christmas, and I'm just trying to get little clips. But y'all boys have really inspired me with all y'all's clips, and y'all boys really capture everything, man. So I'm really trying to feel like y'all. Y'all really inspire me every day and every time I fish. So I really look up to y'all boys. So I'm really at work right now, and I saw y'all boys on live, and I was like, dude, I need to call. I need to call, and hop on this live. So here I am. You know?
Bro, that means a ton, man. Like that means more than you know, dude. Please yo, text this number.
He need a gift.
Text us your handle, all right? Text us your handle.
Yeah,
We
and
gotta
keep going, man, and
Keep
keep
going.
putting them clips up because you never know who's watching. You know, even if it starts small.
Yeah.
You don't need
I
a
hope
bunch
you-
of eyes, man. You
Definitely.
need the right ones, and you need to create for you and do it authentically and for you, and you will be just fine. I promise.
Oh yeah, man. That's weird. I love that.
Yo,
Man, I've been really looking up to y'all for real for a long time. Ever since I've been looking at y'all's YouTube videos probably since Eric caught that 10-pounder in those ponds for a minute.
Wow.
I've been really looking at y'all's videos for a minute. So it really means a lot to actually talk to y'all for once. So I'm actually gonna tap in with y'all. Me and my boys go trespassing. Those are my best buddies. We love to go fish all the time. So we love y'all's content. And we always keep it up with y'all, man. We love y'all.
yo, thank you, bro. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that love
Appreciate
and
you,
support.
bro,
Yo,
man.
seriously, text us your handle so we know we can link up and talk to
And
you.
if anything, us boys from Austin, we've been to Florida once, but we want to go there again. If anything, we definitely want to get in contact with y'all. Hope pay a little charter and see if we can get anything going. You know, or fish with Uncle Larry. You know,
Run it, man.
let's get it on.
Sounds good, bro.
That's what the
We
6
appreciate
Kai's
you,
been
dogs.
running, man. You see,
Yeah.
it's been putting them on, man. Let's
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
let's expand that. Let's run it up with your boys, bro. And
Let's do it, bro.
thank you for the support and the love, man.
Oh yeah, much love from Austin, Texas, to No Trespassing. We love y'all.
Love you too, bro. And hey,
Yes,
man, like
likewise.
we spent many nights on streets with no money, hungry, doing what we love just to get this shit out to you guys. And like, when you hear something like that, like you're at work putting in the risk and the time to give us a call, like that means so much, bro. Like that's what we're here. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm not.
On Instagram, we got Swimbit Family.
Yeah,
We got Trot
Monday to
Guys.
Friday working in my household, so I'm here, man. So love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later, though. I'm gonna definitely check y'all my handle and have a good Happy New Year's, and I hope you crush them.
Yo, thank you, brother. Much love, bro.
That's what it's all about.
All right, we got a name on the line. I'm not gonna dox him. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Let's get it going.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
All right, man. They call me the finesser, but y'all can call me folded.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're about to. The NSA is about to freaking clip this.
And all we're canceled, folks. We're canceled.
Shut her down.
Shut it up. Lock them up.
Yo, everybody shut up. Monologue.
What's up, David?
Monologue? What are we monologuing about?
Whatever you want to say, you're on. This is your one chance, bro. We're the only ones who aren't gonna cancel you.
Oh, have mercy. Yeah, finally someone's not going to cancel me. I just want to give a shout out to DCAM, man. Just he fished Chicago lake trout, but before that, he was catching fish in India, and before that, it was Dubai. I don't know if it was like a week. It was like a week's time. This man caught a fish in like India, Dubai, and Chicago. It was like some legendary stuff.
Shout out DCam.
DCam, man.
DCam.
He's what can I say
DCam
about
with the
DCam, dude?
positive. DCam needs that
David
right now.
Powell.
Let's
My
give him a
first
shout.
muskie.
Yeah, put pops on his
Pops on
first
the
muskie, man. DCam.
I got legend. He's a legend.
DCam.
Hey, what's up, Pops?
What's good? What's good, Jay?
We gotta get.
I got my first muskie with DCam. I'm happy.
Look, DCam owe us some percentages.
Yeah.
Marketing.
Go to him about that
Out of
later.
some muskie tips right now.
And then I don't know what y'all were saying about the Ohio Muskie, but boy, the Illinois Spillway Muskie has been unreal. I know y'all have seen all the videos of people just
Seen the videos.
working them here.
We've seen the videos.
Yeah, so yeah, me, you, and
I have to
Eli
make
are
a
getting
visit.
me, you and Eli are getting together, and we're gonna have to try and make that a ULO combined experience where we get everybody
Okay,
involved.
it's a fun time. We can feel like DCam for a day.
We can- I don't want to feel like DCam, bro.
Neither do I.
I hope you're in here though, bro. I love DCam, man.
Yeah, shout out
DCam
DCam.
knows what he's doing out there on that musky water. I'll tell you that. When Eric and I,
It's a different ball game. But I just want to end this. I want to let y'all have the next caller. I want to end this by saying Epstein did not kill himself. And God bless Uncle Larry Outdoors.
I think
That's
we all
my
agree with
boy.
both of those, right? I mean,
I think we can agree, right?
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not
even
because-
that's not even controversial. I expected more from you.
Yeah.
Hey, we just gotta direct them to the Fish Finesser Instagram page, and they can see all the conspiracy talk they want.
All right, everybody, go to the Fish Finesser Instagram page. That was so PG. Like, honestly, yo, thank you, bro, for keeping it PG for episode 1.
Hey,
I
we
expect
gotta- we
more
gotta-
out of you next
We
time.
gotta keep the Uncle Larry boys. We gotta keep that trajectory going up.
All right, we'll keep it running,
Yo,
bro.
Dave, you're a legend, bro.
Yo, thanks for
We like
calling in,
David.
my man.
Much love to all y'all. Keep it up.
Much love. Right
All right,
back, man. Right back.
Next caller here.
They're just flowing. They're just flowing.
727, you are on the line, Uncle Larry Outdoors.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yes, nice to get you on the line. How's it going? Introduce yourself to the squad.
Good, doing good. Hey, so my name is Julian. Some of you may know me. Basically, everyone is talking about this shit today, the whole backwater boy shit, whatever. I don't want to talk about it too much. I kind of just want to talk with everyone. Yeah, you guys said you wanted me to get on here, so I kind of just want to see what people are wondering or what people might have to say too.
Okay, the floor is open. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Julian, former backwater boy, current trout guy, and he is here to answer any questions about the current situation on the internet, which I think everyone that's on here probably knows about. So if you have questions from one of the sides of this, please ask now.
So let's see. I'm running through the questions right now, man. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, so Julian, maybe just tell us a little bit about
So, like,
yourself and what's going on.
Yeah, so I don't want to, like you guys were saying, I don't want to highlight only just him. Like, of course, being in the spot I'm in, you kind of want to be spiteful, but like, it's not the right way to go about it. I think you can kind of see, if you guys have seen the Instagram, the first thing you read after you look at the name, respect the fish, hide the spot, and then fish what you know is just like a troll. But me and my friends started this kind of just for fun at first, just because, after everything happened, you don't really want to do that kind of thing for a while. Started it just for fun, messing around, but in a way trying to share like a good message within the community of like some of the most important things about fishing, if you get what I'm saying, especially nowadays.
I think that's completely valid reason to do it. And I'm glad to see you back, first of all. I told you off air, but I was happy to see you posting again when we fish together. I think that, as a whole, I'll just say the energy of when I originally started following you guys was really positive, and we were drawn to it in a genuine way, and we ended up working together, and I thought that was a really good time at the time. So, it is a shame where things have gotten to, but I appreciate you also saying, and I'd like to just reiterate this to the people that are listening. much bigger issue than just the. This is the micro version of a very macro issue within the fishing
Very
world.
macro
So
issue.
in a way, I'm almost happy that this is coming to light, and I salute Skipper for, and again, I don't know the specifics of whatever they got into, those two, and why Skipper decided to post that video, but if it leads to more of these things being called out, and then if therefore it leads to when kids go out fishing and they do take a picture and they do post it on Instagram, maybe they'll think a little bit more about why they're posting it, for what reasons, and if they're thinking of doing something, less than admirable, then hopefully they'll think about that more too, and think about what the potential consequences of doing that could be in 2025. And they shouldn't even think on a level of, hey, maybe I'm going to get caught and I'm going to get blasted on the internet. It's like, hey, why am I even out here fishing if this is how I'm doing it? If this is how I'm going about it. So if it leads to more of those things for people, I think this could be a positive overall.
I think Swag RT brought up a good point. He said he got a lot of people fishing though. I mean, Backwater Boys did get a lot of those random kids just getting out. I think that is something that we do have to recognize.
Yes, that's something that pains me reflecting on it, is that we kind of had a bad influence in a way. Like, not necessarily, but like there's some things I would have done differently when I was still a part of it. But then when it is now, like these kids they're young and like very impressionable. Like they're just gonna like do what he's doing. And then you have these kids out here like killing fish, like likes on Instagram, and it's like blowing spots. So like there's a whole variety that could go into it. But it's just like now like 60,000 people. I don't know what he has on TikTok, but at Instagram at least. And so many of them are young kids, and then it's like this is like actually hurting fishing and the community so badly because these kids don't even know. They're just like following. So that just is what my main thing. Yeah, definitely upsetting.
Yeah. For sure. Hey, also, release that red glitter Ned trim. Oh man.
Yo, Desmond, your mic.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now there you go.
Okay, I think it might be the noise canceling on the computer. My bad. No, I was saying they need to release the red and glitter Ned shrimp though. I remember you guys were talking about that for a while.
Dude, I kept asking Z-Man to make it.
Yeah.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
tell
man.
us, Julian, maybe like take this opportunity maybe to tell us like why did you get into this and like why are you still doing it? Like why did you make a new page and what's your message there?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, so of course, we started that account, me, Max, and our other friend David. Actually, it used to be the three of us and some of our other random friends too back in high school. And we were just doing it for fun. I reflect on it, and I was just the same thing. A young kid, like I would be like realizing sometimes I'm trying way too hard to get a picture. I'm hurting a fish. I need to get the picture. It's like you got to get the right picture just for likes and shit. You're like 14. You're like you don't have that level of like reflection. So, anyways. We were kind of doing that. We started it just for fun, all throughout high school, just messing around. Slowly it grew. We had that account for like, so long. And eventually it got to where, more me and Max, or Peter, as you guys know him, were fishing a lot more. Like David sort of did other stuff. And so me and Max were fishing more. And then we started realizing, oh, okay, we can like do something with this. Once it started growing, and like 2 summers ago, I think we started really posting reels. And it was like going good. And then I started reflecting though. I started noticing some of our spots were getting like worse, for example, spots. So that was something that definitely started to make me feel some type of way. Then of course everything happened. It's personal. I'm not going to go out and share a personal story between us all, but later that year I stopped being friends with him, and now obviously he has the account. And so, after that, later that year, I was just kind of just doing my own shit. Like I was still fishing, but that was after we had those 2 hurricanes. Stopped being friends with him, and I was just still just fishing, but just whatever. I wasn't really looking to make content or nothing. Like, why would I in my head I was like done with Instagram and everything in general. I was like, I'm done with all this.
So then it came later in the year, and me and my buddy Corey, we were catching a ton of trout, like big trout this year. And we were like just loving it. We were just trout fishing, and we were just like, you know, man, we're just trout guys nowadays. Like, we're just trout guys. And so we were just laughing at it for a few months before I was like, you know, Corey, because me, Corey, and the other main guy, Jordan, like, they're, you know, we all like work together and shit. Like, we love fishing. And I'm like, you guys, like, over time, I was starting to realize, I'm like, hold up, I have like a better team now of like people that are like good people. And I'm like, wait, you guys, like, maybe we should try something. We're talking about it for a while. I go and just reserve the name on Instagram. It's a stupid name, I don't know, but whatever. We're just going with it. And started posting. You know, before I was posting like we had no followers. I was posting like stupid pictures of me like younger with my dad, like random old like jit pictures. Yeah, we had like 30 followers or something. Then it started growing, whatever. Started posting more, and it's not really much of anything right now. Still, honestly, I know I need to start putting out. You know, I just still haven't been able to get myself to do it, I guess. I don't know. I'm like almost there, though, if you get what I'm saying. I've also sort of been waiting to have more followers. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm still like, obviously this page is still so small, so it's not the same. But it's like, hey, you know what? I do have the right people. Why not try it? Like, we all love it. We can do it in a way. Like, they see it in the same way I do, like morality wise. So it's like that makes it a lot better.
Well, I think the key lies in what you just said. You all love it, and it seems like you're doing it for fun, you know, more than anything. You guys are having a good time doing it. And I think that really sets above everything else and why you should be doing something with your friends if you're going to do something like this. So salute to you guys for that, man. Salute to you for getting back on and you know, pressing forward. And we're definitely supporting. So we appreciate you, bro.
Trout guys.
Keep up the good luck.
Yes.
Trout guys on Instagram. I'm gonna post it down below,
Good luck.
guys.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Yo,
Guys, much appreciated.
yo, thank you for calling in, Julian. I appreciate you telling your story, keeping what's personal. We always respect that, and keep doing it for the right reasons, man. We appreciate that more than anything.
Yeah, sorry I was a little all over the place at first.
No,
I didn't even know how to start, but
We're all over the place, bro. We were 30 minutes late to the live because we don't know how to go live ourselves, dude. So that's what this is about, man. I appreciate it.
yes, well, thank you guys again. I appreciate it.
Yo, hopefully get out on the water soon, man. Thanks, Julian.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for calling in.
For sure.
Keep it up,
We're
bro.
moving. Here we go. We got caller 239.
Holy shit.
Introduce yourself, man. Who we got?
What's up, boys? Name's Ryan. I don't know if you can tell by the area code, but I'm in Southwest Florida. Dude, I don't even know what to say. I didn't even think I'd get through. I can't tell you how many times I called.
Yeah, we're having some technical
Yo, that's so
difficulties.
sick, bro. I
We
thought
appreciate you sticking with it.
This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
Patience.
I like, no joke, have called so many times. I'm like, they're gonna block my number, dude. Like,
Oh.
this is unreal.
Dude, I can't believe just like it's very humbling the fact that my phone hasn't stopped ringing. Like, God bless and thank all of you. But Ryan, floor is yours. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt anymore.
Speak away.
Not at all, dude. Like, I mean, I literally hear the phone just buzzing on the live. Like, I can hear it. I'm like, yeah, there's just no way.
Background noise.
What's going on, man? Tell us. Say whatever you want.
I just honestly, like, the first thing I really just wanted to say and get out there is, like, with my time is just like, I really appreciate what you guys are doing. You know, I've had the pleasure of living and growing up in Florida, and you know, I've had the pleasure of enjoying this beautiful fishery that we have. You know, my whole life, and hearing your guys' story of, you know, like, you know, grinding it out in New Jersey, and you know, like, it actually kind of made me realize and like open my eyes a little bit that, like, you know, people don't have access to, you know, like the plethora of fish we do that we have in Florida, you know. So it really made me appreciate what I got a little more, because, you know, in my area, kind of like what you were talking about with the last guy. I kind of missed some stuff because I was calling so much. But like kind of what you guys were talking about with it was trout guys. Like there's so many kids in my area that fish that like I get stuck in this rut where it's like everything's burned. I don't even want to try and fish. Like I don't even like like I kind of neglect putting the time in. And but like hearing your guys' story really made me realize like, dude, I have one of the best fisheries in literally my backyard, and like I'm not taking advantage of it as much as I should. So I really appreciate you guys, all that you guys are doing. You guys and Skipper got me into throwing glide baits too. Like it's the most fun fishing I've ever done. Like
Yes.
and I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I'm trying to be like you guys, man. I want to start posting some more. I post a good amount. I never record, but like yeah, dude. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. You guys make the dopest content, and it's awesome to see what you guys are doing.
Man, we appreciate that so much, dude. And I appreciate you saying the thing about glide baits. I actually want to take this time to shout out two individuals, Alex Sanville and Eli. I mean, listen, we hadn't thrown glide baits until about 2 seasons ago. And one thing I want to say about glide baits in general, right? A lot of guys are throwing them now. The community is quite large at this point, and it can be perceived in a certain way at some times. And I don't think that's necessarily unwarranted. What I will say about glide bait fishing, and when I hear you talk, and I appreciate what you have to say and what it did for me, listen, been fishing our whole lives, right? I mean, it's going on 30 years old. So when I started throwing those glides and started getting those eats on those glides, it reinvigorated something in me, on a deep spiritual fishing level. Like I was excited to go out and fish in a new way, fish spots that I'd been fishing. Cause it's almost like you unlock this new key, like, oh, but wait a minute. Now, if I go and throw this bait there, what's going to happen? And it totally opened that up for me and Kai. And I'm so happy to hear that it's doing that for others, because I want people to remember within the whole fad and trend that is fishing glide baits, there is a really, really phenomenal way to catch a big fish and have just an awesome experience, So remember that if you're going to get into it, try and buy a few of them. It is warranted, and it's done a lot for our fishing and our excitement of being out there. So glad to hear it's doing it for you too, man.
Yeah, it's just like quick, bro. Like the first time I picked up a glide, I bought a bait caster, I bought a rod. I shit you not, the first time I went out and threw that glide, I caught my biggest snook ever. After 18 years of fishing, 19 years of fishing, like my biggest snook ever. And dude, like kind of like what you said, just like lit a fire in me like that I hadn't had in a while. And I was just like, holy, like this is it, like opened up a whole new world to me, And it's just like without, like, if it wasn't for you guys, and shout out Skipper, he's actually a local he's in my area.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, like pretty much you two were the staple to why I started throwing them, because I'm like, holy crap, these dudes are pulling up massive fish, whether it's snook or bass, like on these big glides. I've never seen this before. Like I want to get in on this, and like yeah, dude, it is just like you guys have done more for how I fish than like you guys would even know. Like it's just that's why I want to start getting into this whole content thing, because like I want to do what you guys did for me for someone else. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Man.
that's what it's all about, bro.
That's
That's
just-
literally the meaning of Uncle Larry Outdoors, man. Trying to be that inspiration for somebody else. You know what I mean? Pass it on. That's beautiful,
It's
bro.
just-
Keep grinding it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Fish
Thanks,
every
Sam.
day,
I really
man.
appreciate
Fish
it.
every single day.
I'll hop off so you guys can get someone else on, but I really appreciate it. Keep up the work, keep up the content. It's all great, man.
Yo, thank you very much for the call, man. Those words meant a lot, I think, to all of us.
Can we get his address?
Yo, please text this number, all right? Text this number, your address.
All right, sweet, dude.
Thank you, bro. We appreciate the call and the love, man. Thank you, man. God bless.
Y'all have a great
Everything
night.
y'all
You
been
too,
saying.
brother. All right, we got another number on the line.
Man, I love it.
Oh,
We're
it's
blowing
not
it up
Brad,
today,
but
man.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, we can hear you, man. Introduce yourself.
what's going on? My name is Trayvon Owens. I actually met Ty at the ICAST last year. I don't know if you remember me or not. But
What up, big dog? I remember you.
What's going on? All right, so I'm originally from Washington. Grew up bass fishing out there with me and my homeboys and stuff. But I actually just moved to Savannah, Georgia last year. Started content and been doing that. Been grinding on that for TikTok, Instagram, and I actually just made my first YouTube video. Posted that today. So yeah, that's what's up.
Nice, bro.
Plug your channel. Plug your channel on here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, what's the channel, man?
It's just it's all same on all platforms, but it's just TO and then fishing.
Okay.
But yeah.
I got you.
But yeah, I actually
With the underscore?
I do want to say though, it is actually like what you guys do is actually like super like inspiring. It's actually really fire that you guys get like those fire ass clips of like when the camera's focused on the glide bait through the water and either a bass or a snook or whatever comes up and eats it like that. That's the stuff I'm trying to get into.
Man, that means a lot, man. Those moments are special because it seems that they sometimes transcend fishing, and it breaks down that moment of why we all do it, all of the hardcore guys, but someone that doesn't even fish can watch a moment like that broken down in slow motion and objectively sit there and listen to that soul song while it's going on and see it all sync up and be like, that was pretty cool. I see why those guys do it, which is special to me because I grew up around a bunch of people that didn't understand anything about fishing. So it's cool that like that's one of the niches that it seems translates further than just like the hardcore angler in terms of appreciation level. So appreciate you bringing that up, dog.
Yeah, no problem. And I just want to say, like, you guys inspire me and my homeboys to like make like a group YouTube channel. So like what we're doing, it's still like in the works. Like we got it all created and everything. We just got to get a video posted. But it's basically like one day, one of our friends is gonna post a video, but from Washington State on like his bass fishing of that day, like whatever the video is gonna be, and then it's gonna go to like Georgia the next day or like the next video, and then go to Florida. You feel me? So I will say this though, for all you Florida heads down here in Georgia and Alabama and everything, y'all gotta look into bass fishing because I bet y'all went up to Washington. Oh yeah, y'all gonna definitely take your hats off because man, excuse my language, but that shit is totally different up there. That's all
Let's pull up. Let's pull up on you and make it happen. You know,
Hey, man.
see in person how we react to it.
For sure. I mean, like we could definitely get something together, but but yeah, it's definitely like down here, catching 10 pounders. That's a no brainer. Up to Washington, yeah, good luck, buddy. That's like. I think of 1 year.
Yeah, but you got but like, why are you fishing for bass in Washington?
Look, don't get me wrong. Look. We got salmon.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you also gotta realize though, like us P&W boys, like we seeing everything down south, are like y'all going and catching like largemouth and stuff. So it's like, all right, we got the same thing. We got muskie, we got pike. Blah blah blah. So like when we do go bass fishing and like go for like smallmouth and everything, it's definitely a deeper grind than it is like down here. Like you guys took some hooks and tied it onto a phone and caught a snook. Like come on, bro. Like you can't do that in Washington, bro. Like the most you could get away with is maybe getting like a spoon or something like that. But
we're gonna put that to the test.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this about Washington because, like, coming from the East Coast, I look at Washington and I'm like, damn, like I don't even want to drive or fly there because I feel like I need to spend a couple of years there. That's how I feel about Washington. And maybe I'm totally wrong, but all I'm saying is like, let's just all never forget. You always miss where you're not at. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if it really came down to it and say we did book a trip, me and my homeboys, we can definitely get you on some fish. But it ain't gonna be nothing like like if you catch a 10-pounder up there, bro, like you're gonna have like aura in the state. Like, down here, it's just more of like, oh, I know where he caught that at, like whoop-de-whoop, like whoop-de-doo. So, but yeah, I just want to put that out there. But I don't want to take up all the time. I know there's other people calling and stuff, but I appreciate you guys for letting me come on.
Can you text us your Instagram handle and stuff, bro?
Sure, yeah, Kai, I think he's following me on mine, but I could definitely text Uncle Larry.
Yeah, dude, hit us up. Let us know, man. Yo, thanks for calling in, dude. And I mean, I know personally, I think we've all been itching to get out west. So
Let's go.
We could definitely, if you really down about it, we could really get you on.
Well, we gotta get out with our boy from NODR, dude. Like, crappy killer. Like, we gotta get. Yeah, like, I mean, that's been, bro, like, for me personally, like, the spirit that ULO has invoked, hopefully in yourself and everyone else here, like, crappy killer, shout out to him. Him and NODR invokes that in me. Like, I was in college in Babson and in Boston with a bunch of guys who didn't fish, and I kind of barely fished. And I showed them crappy killer out in Washington to just try and explain, like, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I want to do. So, like, I hear Washington State, I get excited because that sparked something in ULO, honestly. So, man, thank you for calling. Thanks for the support and hitting us up, bro. We're super stoked, and hopefully we'll link up either Florida or both, man.
And keep grinding, bro. Keep putting that content out.
Yes, sir.
Every day, bro.
Hell yeah, you already know what's going on, Kai. You already know what's going.
Yes, sir. I'm watching.
Yo, God,
all right, y'all have a good night. Bye.
God bless, brother. All right, we're on the next call here. 512 on the line.
Yo, what is up, boys? It's
What's
no
up?
trespassing.
Who is this?
Oh,
No
yo.
trespassing.
No trespass.
What up, kid?
Oh,
What up,
okay,
kid?
Talk some shit, man.
I won't stay on here for too long, but I did just want to pop on here and talk to y'all and say what's up. I know my boy Owen would want to say hi, but he's gambling like a degenerate right now. But yeah, dude, I just wanted to hop on here and say what's up to y'all, and I hope y'all have a great night and a happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. We appreciate you. You kids are doing it right, man. You guys are really. We kind of watch this shit all the time. We really enjoy what you guys are doing. Please keep doing it, bro.
Keep that energy, man. Keep that enthusiasm, and just keep sending it.
Yep.
Y'all just keep sending it as far as y'all can, man. We love to see it, bro. We really do.
Y'all, well, I appreciate that. To the moon and back, man. Y'all have a great night. I appreciate y'all.
You too,
You
dog.
have a great night yourself.
Big dog.
Yeah, so real quick before we pick up the next call too, shout out Brian the Carpenter. Stole his hat. I think this is 1-1. Everyone make sure you check out Bass After Dark Thursday nights. There's a reason we're running Wednesday. It's because Bass After Dark's Thursday. We love those guys. They inspired our whole technical setup here. 908-967-1024. Where lines open. If you want to hit it up, keep calling. It's been ringing all night. This is the first stop.
Wow, what a run that was.
No, it's been ringing all night, and I think the reason it stopped too is because we didn't even have a queue. So like people have just been giving it their best shot at calling.
Yeah, trying to get through.
You can hear pinging.
Also, if you're live on Instagram, again, giving out the Penn Fathom 300 brand new spooled 65 righty. Get up on YouTube, leave comments on YouTube. That's how you're going to get noticed. We're seeing and responding on Instagram as best we can, but the YouTube comments, that's where we're going to do the giveaways. Man, I will start just by saying from the call-ins, I mean, I'm pretty blown away just by the reception and the notice everybody's given us. Thank you. That's really all I've got. I'll leave it up to the team now to talk on it.
Yeah, man. I'm just lost for words, dude. It's the reception from this is. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because we've been being told to do this for so long, and I think we all just need to be in a space mentally, life wise, and everything else where it just made sense. And I think with the state of our lives in the world and the fishing industry and everything else, I think it makes sense. I think it's time.
Yeah.
All right, so we're live again. We got 862. 862, you're live. You're calling. Hold on 1 second, man. All right, you're live.
I mean, it's true. You guys are like trying to call the goddamn radio.
Yo, is this Landon?
No, this is Chris from New Jersey, aka the Bandit Fishing.
Yo, what's up, Big Chris?
What up, Chris? What up?
What's going on? I just wanted to call, say congratulations. You guys are amazing. Content is always amazing to watch. It's a lifestyle. You guys are great.
Man, don't know what else to say, man.
Give us your time. Give us a hot take, bro. Give us a hot take.
I'm glad. Listen, I'll say this, just branch off of what Johnny said earlier. I'm so happy that, Uncle Larry's has been such an intimate thing that we share with all the people that watch. So I am very happy that we're finally here in a position where we can now actually talk to you and have this conversation and develop even more of an intimate relationship between us and the people that support. So I appreciate you, man. You're included in that, and thank you for calling, man. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good new year, and if you guys ever come up to back home, let me know.
Right on.
Yo, thank you, Chris, man. We appreciate you, bro. God bless, brother.
Big Chris.
Oh, we got a really special one on right now. I hope you are with us. Introduce yourself. I'm gonna leave it a surprise for Eric and Kai. Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I'm leaving this a surprise for Eric and Kai. I'm really excited about this call.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Introduce yourself, sir.
What's up, fellas? This is Carlos from Jersey.
Yeah!
What up, Carlos?
What up, fellas? Yeah, man. I just want to call, man.
Long
you guys
time
on
no
everything you're doing.
see, dude. How you been, man?
Everything's good, man. I just want to shout you guys out. You guys have been great. I see you guys growing. I go way back. I've been watching since I started fishing, man. Back when Fishing Jersey was out.
Yeah, man. I remember we went out to that reservoir, man. Got out there.
Yeah,
I forget which one we went to. I can't even think of the name of it now. We won't say it on here. We try to keep it low key, but damn, man.
Oh, man. I mean, Carlos, you've been commenting since what, 2012? How long has it been?
Fishing. It's been a while, man. I've been one of them day one guys, man. I said I start fishing. Let me follow some Jersey guys.
Yeah, man.
It's good to hear from you, man. It really is.
It is.
How the family's doing good? Everyone's good?
Family's great, man. Everybody here is great, man. I appreciate you guys, doing things down there.
Man. Yo, thank you, Carlos. And Carlos also was one of the OGs who showed up to our when we met Carlos. Listen, a lot of people hit us up to fish and to meet up and make content. Carlos showed up to clean up the river with his daughters and his family, and that's a different level of commitment and care. And we had 1,500 followers at that point, and there was no clout to be gained. And yo, Carlos, thank you for calling in and giving your support, bro. I mean, this call meant the most to me tonight.
I agree. Likewise.
Good hearing your voice, brother. It's good
Seriously,
hearing,
man. Especially in such a crazy world these days, like hearing your voice almost is like a nice little bit of continuity, from a past world. It almost feels like in a way. So, thank you for calling, bro.
And definitely, man.
Yo, let's get out and do something cool, Carlos. Like for real, like the ULO crew, like we're here because of like all of our support, and you are at the foundation of that, man. And like we got to get out there on the water with you, man. So thank you for calling and giving your love and support, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Carlos.
Hey, real quick, can we? I've seen a lot of comments about Uncle Larry's merch.
Yo, one sec, Caleb. All right, Eric, continue.
I've seen a lot of comments about Uncle Larry's merch, and I don't know what we can say now, but can we say we're gonna get the shirts to the people on this pod? Can we just say we're gonna?
Oh
get
yeah,
the
all right.
shirts to the people?
So a couple quick things. Like, comment on the pod, and you're in for a ticket for merch. You're also in for a ticket for this Penn Fathom 300 righty baitcaster. It's like a $300 reel, brand new. It's got the it's all spooled up 65-pound braid. Just try and share this with your friends, your fam. Just get the word out that we're doing this. And we'll be doing more shirts. We're gonna try and set up a shop next year, but that's where we're at. Get on YouTube though. It only counts if you comment and watch through YouTube, because we can't keep up with all the Instagram. So get over from Instagram to YouTube. We got the Penn Fathom, we got the shirts, we got baits. We'll be handing out merch. We'll keep this rolling. Anyways, back to the squad. Introduce yourself, sir. Sorry, we took a minute with you on the line.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Caleb. Thanks for calling,
Yeah,
man.
this is kind of insane. I'll say this about the reel, man. Anything from Uncle Larry Outdoors has to be awesome, dude. Just you guys are the best, man. You guys are sick. Yeah, I honestly can't believe I'm talking to you guys right now. Like,
It's crazy. It's crazy, dude.
when I first, I'll say this, and I'm not gonna act like I'm like a day one or anything. I've been watching you guys for about 2-3 years, and everybody knows, like, my crew, that I'm like Uncle Larry Outdoors. Like, nobody's doing it like them. Like, and I mean that from the fishing aspect to the aesthetic aspect. You know, you guys are just killing it, man. Like, I remember seeing Kai screaming, catching that big ass bass. Oh, sorry, dude. Catching that big old bass, dude. And then, like, I remember being on YouTube and rewatching Eric's video on the river. Like, I rewatched that thing, like, dude, I'm telling you, so many times. It's so sick when he was throwing that spinner bait on that bait caster.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane.
Dude. Damn, dude. That means a lot, bro. Really appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, I think, man, it's like you said, you're like, oh, I can't believe I'm talking to you. Listen, we can't believe that you are talking to us and saying things like you're saying, just as much, if not more, man. So just know, like, your words mean a lot and your support means that much more. And man, it like Johnny has said multiple times, this is people like yourself. That's why we're even here having this conversation right now. So we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm from North Carolina. I remember, and I love to hear you guys speak this way, man. But I'm from North Carolina, and I remember watching that video with Alex, and I was like, I went to the expo, and I don't know if you guys saw my comment earlier, but I went to the expo, and I'm looking at Alex like, dude, I swear I've seen him before somewhere. I was like, dude was wearing a Halo helmet or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, dude. Thank you.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude. I was like, weren't you with that Uncle Larry Outdoors? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, no way. So anyway, I don't know if he's going to be at the expo this weekend, but it would be sick. It would be sick. And he has great advice, so.
Yo, Alex is a really good fisherman. Oh, there you go, bro. Are you talking about this one?
Let me see if I can still see the live here. I'm on the phone, just kind of in shock here. That means a lot to me, bro. This is crazy.
Yo, no way, bro.
It's amazing.
Hell yeah.
This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Yo, can you text us this number and just let us know that, like, Alex inspired you too? Just text me at this number and let us know, because, you know, we'll make sure we loop in Alex too, bro. We're gonna try and make this a community thing and get everybody involved and everybody together. So
shout out them North Carolina boys, man. Shout out. Y'all be putting in that
That's what
work.
I'm talking about, bro.
yo,
Y'all are
Alex,
cool as shit, man.
shout out to Alex and shout out to you, bro. And yo, drop your handle one more time for the squad if you want.
I don't know if I'm still number one. What is it? The purple, the XP thing. I'm number one. That's Little Choco Outdoors. I'm nobody, but I'm trying to be like you guys, man. So.
Hey, you somebody, bro.
We're all nobody, bro. We're all nobody. Like, we're all doing our best, man. Yo, God bless, dude. Thank you for calling, sharing your support. Shout out to Alex and shout out to Eli Robertson. too, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the North Carolina boys who really go hard. Yo, thank you, man. Thanks for calling in. God bless, bro.
God bless. God bless and never end.
Never end the send. Yo, thank you for launching that, man. I can't believe you haven't said that yet. Never end the send.
I got you, bro.
There we go.
All right, we got Stanley coming in. Stanley, 813. You're live.
Stanley.
Hey, can you hear us, bro? Stanley, 813. You're live.
Yeah, I can hear you. God knows me is Landon, bro.
Yo,
It's Landon.
Yeah,
What up, big dog?
I can hear y'all. Man, I've just been like really fishing hard, like South Tampa recently.
I seen, bro. You got that big red, man. 31 and a half.
Yeah, and, bro, I've been fishing hard since New Year's. I'm posting my first YouTube video in like a couple minutes right now.
Do it, bro. Yo, I got it. You got to send me the link.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. And I got a 3.5 inch snook other day too.
No way. Yo, we got to get up there to the Chaz, man. We got to get up there, man. You said MLK Day?
Bro, it's gonna be good up there. I'm going up like Martin Luther King weekend.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold you to that, brother. Let's try and make something happen.
Yo, is this Landon the Fisher Boy?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
From the shop.
Bro. He went crazy because he reposted somebody's like there was like a fashion dude that said that he had an unused rod, and then he made an edit with the rod, bro. That shit was hard. That was hard.
What?
No, maybe this might be a different Landon.
Yo, you gotta show me that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. This my young boy from the nature.
I almost typed in the wrong ad too. All right.
Kyle was telling me about this Landon. I know this Landon. This Landon, yeah. Cool kid, man.
What? I ain't gay, bro.
Who said what? What?
Bro, y'all, dude, the stream is like overlapping on the PC, and
Yeah, it's like a
annoying
5-second delay.
Yo, that
Okay.
that was awesome. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
no, great call. This is these are the moments that we need on this podcast.
Yo,
What? I ain't gay.
Yo, thank you, Landon, bro. I appreciate it, man. We all appreciate the support.
Where's that blood?
Obviously, man.
Get the blood.
Thank you, bro.
Who we got? We got someone in the queue still?
No, well, there's no queue. That's the thing. Like,
The queue's on my end, guys.
yeah,
They're
the
just blowing
whole
up his phone.
time,
Watch
the
Jake.
queue has just been people calling and me ignoring calls because people have been calling. Like, we've had no official queue, Eric.
No
like, this has
official
just been
queue.
people
This is
calling
all
and
off the
calling
muscle,
and
guys.
calling.
They're dialing for the love of the game right now.
Man, this is just beautiful. Like I said, it's so.
We do have no official queue. No, but
Okay.
like as of right now, the phone line after the first time in like an hour is the phone line's dead. So if you want to say something, we're still open. But what I would prefer to open this segment up to, if he's open to it. Do you think he's open to it?
Oh. Hey. You opening a little black?
Oh yeah. Let me post. We ready?
All right. Yeah. Wait, we'll think.
I'm gonna post up the banner.
Well, hold on. Give it a sec.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
So I'll do a little intro while we're getting ready. So there you go, Swim Bait Kid. So we've had a lot of open discussions, just fun talks tonight. First episode, getting things rocking and rolling. But listen, we're all here because of our parents. We're all here because of our Uncle Larry for fishing. And we're all here literally because of our parents for our lineage and our existence on this planet. Pops brought Kai into this world. If Kai's not in this world, let me tell you, I don't know how to fish the way I know how to fish. Eric doesn't know how to fish the way he wants to know how to fish, and we don't have this podcast, quite frankly. So in reality, the branch of life, this all extends back to the man right here. That's just purely from the existence point of view. That doesn't even count like the lessons and the morality that we've learned from this man. So just opening things up because it's important for the world and it's important for you guys. I'm opening this thing up to Ty Anthony Richards' father, Pops. Pops, the floor is yours. It's black and mild with Pops.
I'm gonna be serious.
You're good character.
Stop.
What you got to say, dog?
What I got to say is, I'm learning from my son now. I'm learning from all of you guys. I thought I was a fisherman until I seen y'all fish, and I'm gonna keep this real. I gotta take these bifocals off. These guys are the real deal. You call me biased, you call me whatever you want. These are my sons, and they fish. And I'm 60 plus, some change. And I could hang with them when I was 30. But they doing it. I respect it. I love it. And I'm thankful that I shared something with my son. I didn't know it was going to take off. Why not? Just like you could put your son in basketball, football, boxing, whatever. He loved fishing from a baby. And once he was old enough to go out on his own, there was no turning around. And when they told me the story about being able to come to Florida to chase their dreams, go. Chase your dreams. Because how many people do you know that are living their dream? A lot of times we work because we have to work and pay bills. You know what I'm saying? We still got to do that, but to be able to do what you love to do with a passion that's not just for the dollar, it's for the game of fishing. And I'm appreciative of it. I love you guys. The utmost respect. And I'm going to be here until I ain't here no more. That's all I can say. And I'm going to leave it at that. Peace.
Black and mild.
Black and mild with Pop.
Black and
I
mild,
need to get off the
and
black and
mild.
miles. I need to cut them. I need to.
We go work on it.
We love you, Pops. We love you, Pops.
No, thank you, Pops.
Man, that was sick.
Man.
What else can you say on a podcast than that,
Honestly, I would think with where we're at right now, the lines are quiet. We've gotten to talk to a lot of amazing people and support. Last chance to call in. But as things are quieting down, I want to leave it to Desmond, Desmond, you've been watching us, but now you've been working with us. You've gotten to see what people have to say. Like, just tell us where your head's at right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I listen, guys. If you've ever seen me on Instagram, it's Full Metal Sweep on Instagram, everything, all platforms, right? I mean, I throw a glad bait every day. I'm throwing it probably more than I'll ever throw a worm. Literally every day. Like, I'm about to go fish after this, and the guys we got synergy here. You know what I mean? Quote of the day, and yeah, I mean, the way that they view the world through their own lens is just extremely special. I don't think there's really much people doing it like them, even in the country, right? Like, not even in Florida, just in the country, right? And they're true to the grind. There's a specific specific way that you can tell that somebody's true to it and not new to this. And it's a telltale sign here, guys. That's how I'm feeling.
Big J, you big dude.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Thank you, Desmond.
We appreciate you, Desmond.
Thank you for all the help in supporting us and getting this started, because none of this happens if Desmond's not here. We've been talking about doing this for what, 5, 6, 7 years?
I can tell you for a fact this is not happening without Desmond. So everyone in the chat, thank you, Desmond, real quick. Let's see Desmond's.
I appreciate you guys.
This is
Full Metal Sweep, everybody.
You guys.
Hold on, we got a call coming in.
Who we got?
Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
We got you, sir. Introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up, Johnny? My name's Noel. I run Fish Genie on
No,
Instagram.
get out of here.
I didn't hear. Who is this?
This is Nolan, the Fish Genie. This might be a little more personal to me than
Oh no!
anyone
Oh,
else.
yeah. No. Yes.
Yo, Nolan, introduce yourself to the squad now that everyone knows who's in here.
Yeah, so Nolan, the Fish Genie. I'm originally from Southeast PA, Bucks County. Went to Montana to go to college. Now I'm in Montana, so do a lot of fishing out here. I want to get the chance. So me and Johnny, yeah, we kind of go back maybe towards. I guess it would have been what, like last summer, maybe.
I think it was the summer of 2023.
Yeah, 2023. And Johnny's like, yo, I'm going west for some guy's wedding. He's like trying to get the scoop on some stuff going on the fishing scene. So I'm like, the perfect chance. I've been calling you guys since before COVID started. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Johnny. And yeah, Johnny got on some life lister fish on his trip, from as far as I know.
So just for a little background in terms of like Nolan's call here, just for the people and the squad, like I drove from Tampa to Montana for a wedding. It was one of my buddy's weddings, and I knew it was in Montana, and it was in a city that began with a B. And I thought there weren't that many cities in Montana. So I drove to Billings because I Googled Montana cities with a B, and I saw yes, and yes, it was when we linked for Flathead too, Fish Finesser David. I drove from Tampa to Ohio for baseball, working with Eric.
No. All right, Johnny. Not to cut you off.
Let's tell the whole story. Sorry,
All right.
Fish Genie,
All
we're
right. So
gonna
this
tell
is actually this is a nice little side story.
insane.
Because, all right. So listen. So we do Uncle Larry's, as you all see, but clearly the three of us all do other things to make money. And one of those things that Johnny and I did for several years was worked with a travel baseball team that pretty much travels nationwide.
Shout out East Coast Lumberjacks.
East Coast Lumberjacks, Dan and Ryan, shout you guys out, man. They kept us afloat for a good bit of time, then providing us work.
Yep.
But the job, part of the job, and it's funny because it fits in with the fishing side of things, is just the grind of the drives, the grind of waking up at weird times. That was a part of it. So basically what happened was we drove from Fort Myers, Florida, about as south as you can get, to Long Island. We filmed an entire tournament, and we drove overnight to get there because we were fishing the next day. That's a whole nother side of it. We drove to Long Island. We filmed the whole tournament in Long Island. Then we filmed 3 games in a day in Eastern Long Island. Drove through the night. So no sleep, no. Got a tournament in Ohio. Games the next day. We drove 10 hours through the night to Ohio. Did a whole tournament there. And then Johnny dropped me off at the Cincinnati airport and was like, all right, dude, see ya. I'm driving to Montana now. She's like, all right, bye. So that's where it was at.
So I drop Eric off. I drive to the Fish Finesser and Eli Pulaski on the Fox River in Illinois. And we freaking crushed them, bro. Unbelievable night. I drive Illinois to South Dakota. I almost drown in the mud fishing the fucking, I don't even know. Like, it was like the Black Hills National Park. I drive from Black Hills National Park and I drive straight to Billings, Montana, because that's where I assume the wedding is. It's in Bozeman. Turns out Bozeman's another 5 hours west of Billings. So I'm in a hotel room alone in Billings. I'll never forget it. I order a Domino's pizza. I brought my Xbox One, and I was trying to beat Halo 2. And I was trying to beat the first mission on Expert. And I did it. I did it in that Motel 8 in Billings. And Nolan, right here on the line, is talking to me about Montana. Says, what do you want to do there? And I was like, listen, a sturgeon or like something nuts, like a grayling. This guy gives me a grayling spot. I have a friend of mine fly in from Korea to Montana. I swear to God, mush flies in from Korea to US to Montana. I go to this wedding. I end up late because I'm in the wrong city. I'm in Billings. I should be in Bozeman. I drive to Bozeman. I go to the wedding. Nolan gives me the spot. We have the trail up to the spot for the grayling was closed. So we had to do an alternate route. I go to the wedding. The next day we hike 16 miles in and out to the grayling spot with a kid who's never fished, and we put him on grayling. It was the most insane hike and insane fishery that I've ever experienced in my entire life. Thank you, first of all, Nolan, for even sharing that with me and trusting me with that information. To be honest, I still have all of the content filmed on an SD card in my room, and I haven't posted it because I'm like, I don't want to share this moment in a sense because it was that personal. Yeah. The fact that you were willing to share it with me. And like, first of all, like I would ask you before anyways, but like, just because of how insane the moment was, because we then drove through the night from that location across Yellowstone in the middle of the night. We never even saw Yellowstone. We drove all the way through. And we went to the Tetons the next day and did a 25-mile hike in the Tetons the next morning. And I'll never forget that experience, bro. And like, to be honest, bro, like for the crowd, I've never met Nolan, aka the Fish Genie, and he shared a place with me that 3 years later, I still look back. It's changed my entire fishing perspective and experience. The fact that I even got to see the location that he shared with me in person. And man, thank you for sharing it with me. Thank you for like showing that you were inspired by us for sharing that. And man, honestly, I don't think that'll ever be posted because I can't fully explain how much that day meant to me and what you showed me that day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean that dude, honestly, I since I've been following you guys for so long, I heard you were coming out to Montana. I'm like, I gotta fill you in. And it's one of those things where, you know, like that spot in particular, you have to be crazy enough to like look at it on a map and try to go there yourself. Or you have to hear about it from somebody local because it's not something that's necessarily widespread info unless you do some digging around. And dude, I didn't even know the trail was closed. The fact that you went up there without like the main trail is like that's like insane. Like that's like shit stuff. But seriously, you did that. So shout out to you for doing that.
So just to give you an idea of like the level of hiking we did, they shut down the main trail. So our in and out was about 16 miles, I would say, that day of pure distance. And then we drove from there to the Tetons and did 24 miles the next day. And like, that's just because we fucking love this shit, bro. And like, I don't know how else to put it, but when, you know, there were two spots on that particular, like, I'll call it a kettle pond, just for like the fact, just for us to know.
It's a glacial lake. It's like high elevation alpine stuff. It's like a glacial formed lake.
And dude, not only did we hike the 16 miles there and then the 25 the next day, but we did the whole loop around that lake that day because once we got there, man, like, listen, I would say like that was one of those experiences. If we caught no fish, that would have been one of the coolest experiences of my life. And the fact we caught like 12 or 15 grayling that day.
Yeah, they're heavy in there.
Bro, like, thank you for sharing that with us. It was probably one of the top 5 days of my life. Like, wow. And I've never even met you, man. And like, that's how much that meant to me.
Uncle Larry's cat.
Yeah. No, dude. Yeah, I'm I just missed like being able to run it with you because I freaking it was like literally within like a few days. Like I was back to town. And I had my buddy who I was trying to get you linked up with because he's a madman too sometimes. So, yeah, dude, I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you got your trout too.
Dude,
Hungry Yellowstone.
Thank you, man. And I didn't even know you weren't from the area. I thought you were from there. The fact that you're from
I hail from Southeast PA. You know, it's so. I mean, you know, I've spent time around like the Delaware, and I've been in South Jersey a bit. You know, I fished all along there before, so I'm familiar with some of the same kind of stuff that y'all have kind of grew up doing. So yeah, you guys are you're about the realest that there is on the internet. Like that's just like you guys have the type of shit that just motivates. Like you could be sitting on your couch all day long, just doing nothing and watching Uncle Larry's video, and you're like, you know what? I really need to go do some shit tomorrow. I'm just gonna go do it. And yeah, so big shout out to you guys for that. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's one of my favorite things to hear, bro. I appreciate that, man. It's like that's really one of the bases of why we go out and try to capture a lot of this on the film, is to try and inspire other people to get out. You know what I mean? Just get away, because that's what helps us the most. Aside from it being fun and just liking to be out there, like being out on the water, fishing in those environments, like it's therapy, man.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the best ways to kind of just clear your mind and get away from everything that's going on in the world. When you're out there on the water, it's like you're not thinking about anything else. Like everything on this phone and all of the problems of the world, none of that stuff exists as soon as you pull up to that water and you grab that rod and make that catch, you know.
And I think it's a beautiful irony that, you know, in this day and age, we are able to reach people like yourself through the very device that we sometimes look at and feel like it's the decay of us as a society, as a species, you know. And I think in certain ways it could be considered that, but that's why our mission is so deeply rooted in, hey, when you watch something that we do, if you look up from your phone after that and don't touch it for the rest of the day, then we did our job. So it truly means a lot to hear you say that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you guys are the OGs. Kai, shout out to starting your little family there. Good job, dude. Wish you all the blessings with that.
Thank you.
And if you guys, Johnny, if you guys ever come for some odd reason, you're out in Montana, you're out in Western Montana, Johnny, we got to get you a California golden trout.
Yes, bro. Yes. Yeah.
We got to get you California golden trout, and there's one other species of West Slope cutthroat trout, which is another native one in Montana that I think we can get you on. So there's some more. There's some more to be pulled up there.
We're virgins to the central western part of the country, which is, I mean, I got a chance, fortunately, to see it for a total of 3-4 days, and just what I saw in those 3 or 4 days with 3 or 4 baits and 1 or 2 rods, like, we have to get out there as a squad and as a team. And Nolan, there's like literally no one else I'd rather start that experience with, man. So we'll make our way out there, bro.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Don't have a blessed evening. I'm glad you guys are doing this. I think you're gonna help a lot of people out, even if you don't know. Just keep it going, dude.
Yeah, well, thank you for calling, Nolan, man. And seriously, bro, I can't express how much you changed my life with that day. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all have a blessed one.
You too.
We got a good call. We got a good call.
Bring it in.
We got a great call right here. Actually, you're live. I'll let you.
On ULO, how we doing, boys?
Give your name, bro.
Still in here from AZ Swim Bait Kid.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo, what up, legend?
What is going on?
Run it up. AZ next generation up right here.
Had to pop in for episode 1, you know. Okay, I don't have a lot of time, but I got a quick controversial question for you guys.
Yes.
Semi-controversial, probably less for you, more for my scene in the tournament world. I want to hear your guys' opinions, all of you, on how you think live scope has affected the bass fishing scene specifically, and if you think that it's a Negative tool, if you think it's cheating. I wanted to scan the room, see what everybody has to say about it real quick.
I like that. I like that. Who wants to go first?
Yo,
I
real
want to hear
quick,
from you
before
guys.
before we get into it, let me just shout out at AZ Swimbait Kid on Instagram. This guy is seriously one of the next up. Like, if you guys want to follow someone who's doing it for the right reasons, but is also the most skilled and just an awesome human being, it's AZ.
Yeah.
AZ is in that like Forbes 30-30 fishing squad. So shout out Dylan and AZ Swimbait and what him and his crew is doing. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it to you guys to answer his question though.
Thank you, man. That means a lot from coming from you guys. Thank you.
We appreciate you, Dylan. I mean, there's a few different ways I could go with it. Some of the people on here might know I was able to be on the Bassmaster Elite Series this year. So I went to every event and I got to share it with, a guy that's been around for 30 years of doing the sport, Mike Iaconelli. So it was interesting to get his perspective on it. And again, I could take it many different ways. What I will say, this is just me. And this, it can be taken two different ways. There's tournament competition and then there's fishing, period. But I could take it back to when I was 13, 14 years old and my dad and I bought a two-man canoe. Two-man canoe I didn't even know how deep it was. I didn't know what the water temperature was. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what a smallmouth bass looked like. I'd never caught one before. We just knew this reservoir had them. And, back in 2009, 10, you can't even hardly find a video of a smallmouth bass on YouTube. So what I remember is having that experience on that two-man canoe, not knowing how deep it is, using my bait as kind of like a third hand to feel the environment beneath me. And when I finally did catch a smallmouth and extracted that fish from a world that I knew nothing about, that got me hooked on a different level than I already was. And I just hope that moving forward, there will still be enough kids that can have that organic of an experience. And I don't think it's live scope that's going to ruin that. The only thing I'll say about that too is like, where's it going, right? That's something that I always wonder when I sit and I look at that technology. Now, guys that are fun fishing, guys that are just out there doing things, listen, I've done it. I think we've all used live scope before. It's a lot of fun. There's no denying that. And I'll go out there and have a good time with it. For tournament competition, that's a whole nother topic, but it's one that I feel like I really can't speak on that intimately since I don't currently fish tournaments. But, I think competition and fishing as a whole do need to be treated as two different things. I could just say personally, it's all about the unknown for me. It always has been. It always will be. So from a personal standpoint, that's where I stand with live scope. I won't, always be one to just jump to using it or being with it because it's not how I personally enjoy to fish, but I'm not going to sit here and deny that it's a good time. And again, like I said, competition, that's a whole different topic, how it relates to that.
Yeah. No, go ahead, D. You still there?
What you guys say?
Yes. Here.
I thought you were about to say something.
All good. Love it. Let me hear Kai's Mr. Controversial Man back there.
Oh man.
He's got lots of good opinions.
I never really fished with electronics like that. I mean, I've messed around with live scope on, buddies' boats and stuff like that. But I never really grew up like using any electronics really. I did, a lot of bank fishing. I didn't. My first time fishing on a bass boat was with Eric, like ever. So yeah, it's a lot of perspective. But I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and knock live scoop because I know it's a tool just like anything else. You know what I mean? And you can learn a lot about fish behavior and where they move and how they act and how they react to different baits and things of that nature. So it's definitely useful and a tool, but I feel like it can consume you a little bit, and when you let it consume you, you start to get away from why you're fishing in the first place. And God forbid if you don't have the perspective of like fishing without live scope. Like I feel like there's a lot of kids that are just coming into the sport of fishing, and it's like, all right, here's your live scope. This is the tool that you need to fish, and it's like no, like that's I don't think that's necessarily how people should be introduced to the sport, whether it be on a tournament basis or recreational. You know what I mean? I think you need to really build a foundation when it comes to this sport. Foundation when it comes to just building a connection with nature and building that bond and that familiarity with the outdoors, the wind, the water, watching the water, you know, just like the little minute things that allow you to kind of put the pieces together and have an enjoyable fishing day when you are the one figuring it out yourself. You know what I mean? You're out there putting in the time, making the cast, putting the pieces together, and you're relying on your instincts and the world around you, what nature's telling you. And I feel like that is how fishing was intended to be done, you know? So when you start incorporating all of these electronics and iPads and AI, freaking live scope goggles and shit, you just like,
Yeah.
why are you really out there doing it?
And
You know?
fail.
Fish with the Apple
Hey,
AI goggles.
Listen, on that same note, fail a lot. Hike 5 miles into a little piece of blue water that you see on Google Maps that you're thinking is going to hold the next state record and catch nothing. Do that 10 times over. And that's another analogy based upon, you know, there was this old thing on YouTube. This goes back to when I was 14 making videos. Everyone always wanted to know where. Where are you fishing? Where? And that is the wide scale of this whole conversation is why do you do it? And we do it because we took those 10 different treks in the woods to 10 different ponds and didn't catch a damn thing in 9 of them. Then you go to the 10th and you catch that 5-pound bass. And that feeling, if you take any form of shortcuts, it's irreplaceable, you know? And I think part of that in a way, yeah, it is like, you know, you see that thing on a dot 30 feet out on the screen. Is it as exciting? Does it give you that same exact feeling? I don't know. That's for you to decide. But I think the overall theme is do things organically and experience things organically, including failure and discovery, because that's what's going to lead you to a lifelong of doing this and, you know, making it your life's passion. But that's
discovery. That word discovery is important because that is the allure of fishing. You don't know what's down there in front of you. You don't want to know. The whole point is you go and you make that cast and you get surprised if there's a 10-pounder there. You don't get that feeling if you're fucking staring at it on your iPad and you know it's there and you're jiggling your jig at it for fucking hour and a half. Like that's just, you know, to each his own.
Each his own. It's in the eye of the beholder, but that feeling, I could tell you for a fact, you ain't gonna get that feeling many other places. Believe me, and it's only got organically.
And I just wanted to shout out Dylan AZ Swimbait. You know, just like a personal anecdote of like who this kid is and what he means to the culture, right? When I met Dylan, he had hit us up just on the same energy everyone else has called us tonight of just like, you guys inspired me, like we're cool, etc. I flew into Arizona for a bachelor party and Dylan had just turned, I think, 16 and had gotten his license and picked me up from the airport before I went to my bachelor party. And he was like, yo, dude, I've had my license for about 12 hours. And picked me up. We did the stupidest trespassing stuff you could imagine. It took me totally back. But this kid does it for all the right reasons and then calls and asks a live scope question. And the reason I think that's so impactful is because like Dylan's the perfect example of a dude who does not need this technology and is the antithesis of this technology, but will be the first to be the best at it. And I honestly can't wait to see where this kid goes in the fishing world and support whatever direction he goes in. So yo, Dylan, shout out to you, man. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words, guys. Like I said, you guys mean a lot to me. Been watching your page for a long time, and definitely inspired me to get into some new stuff. I've been talking to you a bunch. I just bought a lot of stuff for content and whatnot. Seeing you guys blow up was a huge part of that reason. I called and asked that question because, I know you guys like to get into the juicy, sometimes the sensitive topics that a lot of people are scared of. And it's a big topic these days in the scene that I'm in. And most people don't know. Some people do, I guess, but I'm kind of an all-around fishing guy. I moved to Alabama from Arizona to chase my dream at making the Elite Series because thankfully I've been given this gift of being pretty good at bass fishing. And with what this new age of scope has turned into, it's kind of all I find myself doing now. And coming from my roots and what you guys are talking about, going on all these organic, grindy, gritty missions to catch my fish, being out here in Alabama and staring at the screen all the time, being caught up in the tournament scene has honestly been a really big and tough change for me. And that's why I've been going home a lot. I go down to Mexico, take those long drives, still go trout fishing as much as I can, try and branch out the species, get those organic experiences, because I do feel like with live scope, the bass fishing world has changed a lot. And you used to be able to, go out to the lake and kind of swim bait all day and, blind fish, and you'd get a cool bite. And now, like what Eric was saying, how he had his tin boat and whatnot, catching smallmouth in the river and all that stuff like that isn't as possible anymore with live scope. So I look at it from two perspectives, just like what Eric was saying. I do like live scope because it's made the sport of bass fishing, I believe, a lot more technical. So it used to be, sometimes guys would get lucky and they run into a few fish and not necessarily didn't know exactly what they were doing and they end up winning the tournament. That in the tournament scene doesn't really happen anymore with live scope. It's kind of the same guys are always winning. They've totally dialed it into a T. So I do enjoy that aspect of it, but seeing it ruin some of the more organic and gritty experiences that I used to have bass fishing that I don't have anymore, definitely put a hurt on the sport for me. And I kind of have been falling out of bass fishing lately because of it and turning more towards, like you guys are saying, the organic experiences and fishing as much uncharted waters as I can possibly find, because I think that's what gets my fix and you guys as well. But unfortunately, my dream to chase the elites is not going anywhere, so I'm going to give it a couple more years. Some content in the meantime, and I think when I'm back, I'm going to go all in on organic, kind of what you guys are doing, freelance my trips, and get into as much as possible. So,
Dylan, let me just cut in one real quick just to say, like, in terms of your dream with the elites and fishing for a living, right? Like, I've met a lot of dudes on the elites, and I've met and fished with you, and I know we haven't spent the most time together, and I haven't spent the most time with them, to be fair. But in terms of like the direction that this sport needs to go, and who needs the resources and should and deserves and has earned the resources to make this their living and their life, bro, like, I really don't give a fuck what the standings say or what the opens say or what bass as a culture says for your opportunities. Like, you need to keep fishing and keep your head straight and keep doing your thing, man, because like you inspire us. So you're good, bro. You've got a future in this, and whatever you're doing, like, we got your back.
That means the world to me, boys. Thank you so much. Like I said, I've always looked up to you guys, so definitely
Dude.
huge here. I'm excited to definitely make some good connections. I think we got some big stuff planned in the future. So.
Oh yeah, you're part of the team, Dylan. And listen, man, if there's anyone that we want to see on the Elite Series, it's you. That's a fact. So keep doing it, please. Don't stop chasing that,
bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You going places, man. You got it. You got that it factor, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You inspire us.
Yeah.
So keep doing it so we can keep saying it.
That's huge to hear. Well, I really appreciate the call. Episode 1 has been a major hit. I will definitely be tuning in more often. Kai, congrats on the family. Amazing to see. You guys are growing up. Good job staying in the fishing scene. I'm gonna run, but we gotta soon get over to the West Coast, get off the Mexico trips, whatever you guys want to do. I'm here.
Yo, thank you, Dylan. Thank you for the call, bro.
Dude. Thank you for calling.
Have a good rest of the episode, boys.
Thank you,
Later,
man. So
all right,
we've had a couple other calls trying to come in. We'll leave the lines open till 11 p.m. as our cutoff. But we have a special guest in the house while we're waiting on calls. Ryan, why don't you come on in here and introduce? Oh, we got a call, but before we pick up this call, Ryan Arena. Well, we're gonna get a proper introduction here in just a second, but hold on, we'll pick up this call. 813, you're on the line. Give us your name and introduction.
My name is Corey.
Hold on, Corey. I'm sorry. All right, you're on speaker now. We can hear you.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Corey?
What's going on?
I see y'all vibing out tonight. Looking good.
This Corey
Thank you,
Leisure?
bro.
it's not Corey Leisure.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
Corey, give us your handle or something. Give us some background.
Yeah, so we're me and my buddy are Bassett Flats, man. We're born and raised in Tampa, Florida, and I was blessed with the opportunity to have these guys as my neighbors.
What up, Corey?
Yo, give us the outside look at like before you knew that we were living next to you. Like you seen us leaving at weird times and all that. Give us what it was like living next to Uncle Larry outdoors.
Yeah, man. So, my background as fishing here is mainly we have so many lakes and so many opportunities around us that we get to fish that we don't get to look at any backwater, any travel, and any kind of journey. So my wife kept telling me, she was like, man, these guys are leaving it just in and out of the neighborhood, constantly going kayaks on the roof. They're just, you could tell they're on a mission. I was like, all right, I'm kind of peeping. And then that giant TV show, that giant video came out. And Kai came by one day. I had a fish tank for sale outside. And when he came by, he was like, hey, man, you selling that fish tank? And I looked at him. I was like, I know that guy. That's the giant guy.
Oh my God! And we've been friends ever since.
Yeah, man. Yeah, these guys are great, man. I'll tell you what, like, just being in the area and seeing what these guys have done coming down here, it opened me and my best friend's eyes on just so much things that we've missed and took for granted. You have all these, like I said, these lakes and these waterways that you just get so easy to fish. You're spoiled by it. Where these guys came down in my backyard and just put it in my face like, you didn't know about this, though.
Appreciate you, big dog.
No, listen, Corey has been an integral part in the Uncle Larry's lore over the past few years. He's fixed vehicles. He's provided medicine. He's
Lifesaver.
He's done a lot for us. So appreciate Corey for real. And he's part of the reason why Uncle Larry's goes. It really is.
Real shit. He's got the tracker as
Yeah,
we
man.
speak.
Oh yeah, man! Tracker's gonna be up and running. Y'all gonna see some videos on that. We gotta get back that thing on the river.
We got
man.
it cleaned out. No more plants going out of it.
Nah. No, I always put one in the air for y'all boys and always support, man. Like I said, every day I see the Uncle Larry's logo pop up in the store. I always gotta check in, and it's never disappointment, man. You guys definitely got my spark back going into it with having 5 kids and getting tied up in life. I appreciate the opportunity to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you,
you,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks
you,
for
bro.
calling in,
Thank you,
brother. We're gonna be in touch, kid.
Oh yeah, man. You have a good night.
You too, man.
bro.
God bless.
All right.
So we got
any
Ryan
more
Arena.
calls?
Ryan Arena in the house. Yeah, lines are open till 11, but
What up,
Ryan
Ryan?
Arena, Kai Richards, and myself have done some things together. I'm gonna let you guys just catch up for a moment.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start us off. Kai, congratulations on the baby, dude. That's so incredible. But I don't think the last time I saw you guys probably like the Virginia trip,
Yeah,
right?
good to see you.
I think, right? I feel like that's probably the last time, but I'm so happy to be on here. Like, this is like the coolest thing ever. Like, tremendous honor. Flew all the way from Charlotte for the inaugural ULO podcast. But no, it's an honor to be here. Proud of the Uncle Larry Empire. Like, everybody, like, always doing you. That's the heart of Uncle Larry. Dude,
Brian,
you
I've
have
used
to.
that
If you're not
hashtag
doing you, who are you doing?
from the
Bro?
beginning. That hashtag has always been a part of
Dude,
the post
I was
from the
so
very
happy I
beginning.
saw that on like one of your last posts, dude. I love how that like continues to be a thing, but
That's
like
it.
that's so facts though. Like,
What
that's
is it? What is it? If you're not doing you, then who are you doing?
Who you doing? Who you doing? I was like at a random like Babson baseball practice. I just threw that out there. I was like, that's gonna stick. That's the one right there.
It's stuck. It's stuck, Brian. It's stuck.
Dude,
very much so.
Yeah, and I'm just so happy to be on here though, and yeah, I fucking miss you boys though. It's been too long. Definitely,
Yeah,
I need another adventure ASAP. I don't know where, but definitely we'll get.
I think we got to get Ryan down to Mag Bay.
I think we gotta get Ryan.
You tell me time and place. You know,
Dude.
I'll follow Uncle Larry.
October,
anywhere,
next October, bro. Let's go.
Like the Uncle Larry groupie, bro. Like, hop on a bus, hop on the bus, just go anywhere.
Ryan, man, you just bring smiles to rooms, Ryan. You bring smiles to rooms. That's your ability.
I try. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so pumped you guys are still going though. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it in time, but 2 hours and a half later, you guys are still going.
Not even the podcast, dude. Like, just in general, you know. Like, the last time I saw you was Kings Mill, bro. We didn't even move to Florida.
No,
yet.
that's wrong. That's wrong. Like, Ryan needs to be involved way more frequently than like
actually criminal.
Because Ryan's been a part of some of the most life-changing ULO trips of all time, and neither of them were filmed. Well, there is a great Kings Mill video, though. Shout out to Eric's Elizabeth River series. Ryan's notes. Check those out. Rick Ross. Shout out.
Rick Ross edits.
The biggest boast I've seen thus far.
You remember the end of the video? You do like the edit. It's like Uncle Larry.
Yeah. If anyone can prove that they've been in line since the Rick Ross era, this is yours tonight. Like if you've been watching since Ryan Arena, Elizabeth River.
Wait, yeah. What was the song I used in the Ryan Arena Rick Ross?
What was,
I know it. I know it.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss, dude. It was all
that wasn't even. That's the album. That's not the song, though.
The Trilla era. Uncle Larry.
It was the Trilla era, and it was when Ryan and I went to the bar, and he forgot his phone in the Uber, and we got blackout before fishing with Nolan Miner. And oh, dude, we got to shout out everyone: Nolan Miner, Scott Cox, and please give me the boat captain, bro. Nick, thank you.
Who's Scotty?
Scott was the 40-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
Nolan was, and then Nick was our captain. Shout out them,
Captain Nick.
What
a squad! That was one of my favorite days of all time, though. Honestly, like.
We had to wake up at 6 a.m, and
you guys were that meme. I've seen that meme going around the internet where it's like you're leaving to fish with your buddy in 2 hours, and he's just sitting there getting blackout drunk. I called you. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. But Ryan forgot his phone in the Uber, but the guy who drove the Uber was deaf, and he was Asian, and he was deaf and Asian, and he dropped the phone back off. We texted him. We got in touch with him.
Came to Kings Mill, dropped it off. We literally bowed to each other.
Yeah, Ryan said thank you, but he bowed to him because he was deaf.
It was such a. Then we just proceeded to actually rip the river and had the best day ever.
Remember Ryan caught the redfish on the river, bro. Oh,
I think I should take a pic with it, right?
Dude, yeah, I kind of went crazy that day. Like I had like so much help from everybody. Like it just like everything clicked and like had an absolute day though.
All right. Yo,
Well,
let's wrap it up, folks. So thank you everybody for joining. Desmond, thank you for helping with the technical assistance. I mean, Eric and Kai, I can't thank you guys enough. Obviously, we're a team, and this is brought to you by the three of us and Uncle Larry Outdoors as a brand and a group and a community. So thank you for everybody who joined, and thank you to everybody who's helped us get to this point. It's been an amazing first night. And I honestly, personally can't wait to do this every week. So thank you, everybody.
Yep, I think we started something special tonight. Everyone, every single
Wild.
one
The
of you.
fans go wild.
Crazy. I love Uncle Larry.
Oh, and by the way, last chance, quick comment on YouTube.
Pen Fathom.
Pen Fathom, first
Out the
giveaway.
box.
We'll keep
Cheers.
on rocking. Cheers.
Cheers,
Lock
guys.
and load. Thanks, guys. Much love. God bless.
God bless.